Welcome to Toffee TV. It is World Cup Live. It is South Korea versus Ghana in a game that, well, both teams need to get a win. Let's be honest. Both teams need to get something from this game. I mean, you need to win anyway, don't you? South Korea obviously played in their first game against Uruguay, drew 0-0. Ghana got beat 3-2 by Portugal. They were very, very unlucky in that game not to get something. Had a chance late on in the game to get something, but never got it. Portugal are playing later on against Uruguay, so this really is a must-win game for both of these. Earlier this morning we had a 3-3 draw between Cameroon and Serbia. Teams now starting to go for it because they know they've got to. They know they've got to. The teams that drew the first game are looking at it now thinking, right, we've got to go for this. Yeah. We're going to get the teams on the screen now. Let's have a look at the teams. There you go. There's the teams for... Just leave that on there for a minute, Ned. So obviously, Son is the big player for South Korea. Iñaki Williams for Ghana, obviously. Kudos, obviously. Thomas Partey. Both Iras are playing in this game. Andre and Jordan are playing in this game as well. So there you go. We're nearly ready to go. You can put it back on now, Ned. There you go. So looking for goals in this game. Ghana obviously need the win more than anyone, being bottom of the table, and a win would take them joint top. So a huge boost. And obviously they've already played Portugal as well. So they don't have to worry about that. They'll play Uruguay in their last game. So obviously Korea got to win. They're playing Portugal last game. They've only got a point. So they've got to win this game. Got to win it. Players are on the pitch. Ready to go. Ground looks full as well, which is good. And as I said, hopefully we follow up this morning's excellent 3-3 draw. I will not be on my own, by the way. Baz is outside making the drinks, and so is Mike. Mike is coming in as well.
Magic Mike.
Don't walk in front of. Oh, he did. He walked in front. He said, you know, try to be professional. Here we go. Game is off. There you go. I mean, live action. Live action. Mike's coming in. Mike, get a mic.
Mike.
Get a mic, Mike. Huge game for both teams, this one. Did you watch this morning's game? No.
No, there's a bit of graft to do,
you know, some people have got real work to do.
Life.
You know what I mean? I was in bed, so.
Tremendous game.
Well, saving me energy.
Yeah,
Saving me energy for tonight.
We better not have 2-0 nils.
I don't care, as long as 100,000 people watch.
Go back and front, back and forth. Live action.
Live action, there you go.
Tea bags have disappeared. And I didn't need to because they're there.
No, they're there. It's ultra professional, this gaff.
And it's live.
And it's live! Huge game for both of them, isn't it? Now, Ghana.
Got to win, haven't they?
Ghana got beat, but Ghana looked like, well, they looked good in the first game. And when I mean good, I don't mean like silky football. I just mean capable of scoring goals, capable of conceding goals. But with his career against Uruguay, that was a boring game, like a proper boring game. But South Korea have got to finish the group off by playing Portugal, so they've got to win this game.
Yeah. This is where it starts heating up now. It gets more exciting, doesn't it? Because they've got to go out for wins, and they've got to get, you've got to just sit back. Because the first game is, for a lot of countries, it just don't get beat, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, in this World Cup, the first game has also been about you know, the first game the teams played together for a while as well.
Yeah.
So a lot of teams are finding their feet in the first game.
Been disappointed with a few of the first games though, but it's not like flair, is there?
No.
Do you know, like all the countries tend to play the same sort of style of football, don't they?
Yeah, I think that's a general trait in football now. I think everyone plays this a variation of 4-3-3. Not many teams play with an actual striker. Certainly no one plays with a proper number 10 anymore.
Well, I heard the South Korea brought in whoever the striker is there. He's like a big target man.
Yeah, because they've dropped some more into the wide area, I think. But too many teams are counting each other out. Look at Germany last night. They literally bring on. You can go on, Baz. You can move on. They bring on basically the German Rondon. And I don't mean that as a negative, by the way, because Rondon in his peak was a decent striker who used to come on, and not Rondon now. I mean, you know, they brought on like a big fella up front who was playing like second division Bundesliga, so you know, and they brought him on to change the game up, and there's not enough of that in that. There's not this thing of like just having the same kind. Like Morientes going for Spain, like a proper centre forward, not like one of these floaty nonsense centre forwards, a proper centre forward. Cheers. And there's too much of this now. Where how many, you know, even England to a degree. Where England have got lucky is Harry Kane's actually a centre forward and someone who can drop off. Yeah, but there's not enough centre forwards in the world anymore. No. And it just makes football far too predictable.
The problem is, as well, there's only certain countries or certain league teams that can play that way as well. I've got enough quality.
Yeah.
You know, it's just poor, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, look at this morning. Cameroon bring on, you know, they get a centre forward on the pitch, make a couple of changes, and suddenly they're scoring goals.
Yeah.
You know, Enna Valencia. Oh, clear in the box, pull back, opportunity. Oof. No, Ghana get it away. Choupo-Moting playing for Cameroon. You know, Enna Valencia playing as well.
He's done well for Ecuador.
You know, he's done brilliantly for Ecuador, scored 3 goals. You know, proper old school centre forwards them for me. And there's not a.
It all just goes round in phases, doesn't it? It'll come back in vogue soon, won't it?
I know, but the problem is though.
I love this most, my favourite one.
The problem is though, and I'm sure Baz will back me up on this. I'm sure you'll both back me up on this, being coaches of the junior variety. Is that we're sort of coaching that position out of football, aren't we? And what I mean by that is, if you're a centre forward, everything's against you now. Kids are not allowed to head anymore. Well, and that's, you know, I seen something yesterday saying Scotland and I don't know if this is actually in men's football, professional football, they're going to stop heading in training as a rule the day before a game and the day after the game.
I can see that definitely happening.
That's what happened,
yeah.
So, and by the way, I'm not sitting here going, oh, that's terrible. Yeah, I just mean that's obviously with the head injury situation.
I don't think he'll go out of the game, but I think that it'll be used less and less.
Well, as someone asked the other day, and they asked it to you, I think, didn't he, Mike? Mike, you asked the question, sorry. About the goalkeeper situation, going, do we need to shoot smaller goalkeepers? Well, not unless the goals get smaller. But I understand your point, because...
It's not do you need smaller goalkeepers, but does the size of goalkeeper become less important?
For less crosses... Less catching from crosses.
But you've got to be big to get shots. That in the top corner, though, haven't you?
Yeah, but then smaller you get down to the lower ones. So bit of both, isn't it? How many go in the top corner? How many go in the bottom
corner? Clear on the break here.
That's a foul.
It's a push in the back on.
Is that Anthony Taylor, the referee?
It is.
It is, isn't it?
It is. So the game's already ruined. Son getting pushed over.
Batman's playing.
Son always looks horrified that people want to push him over.
Yeah.
It's just like, take it as a compliment,
mate. The foul made in the Premier League there. Lamptey on the front.
The what's today in the irony that he's bothered about people pushing him over when he done how Gomez in, ruined his life. He'd be at this World Cup if it wasn't for him. Bet he doesn't think about that at night, does he?
No.
You know what I mean? He should.
Just think of all the hugs he's missed out on giving out as well.
That should keep him up all night.
I think it is interesting when you talk about centre forwards, obviously. It's where I played, where my lad's playing now. We're like trying to coach that. Me and Ned had a conversation this morning about teams that, because basically Cameroon went with 2 up front in the second half and should have won the game.
Yeah.
Boubacar come on and scored 2.
Yeah.
You know, was on Choupo-Moting. Boubacar come on and scored 1 and set 1 up for Choupo-Moting. But it changed from 2 up front to 1 up because people want to play 4-3-3. But the best people who play 4-3-3 are the people who have 3 fluid forwards in the final third.
Yeah.
There's been too much of a variation from everybody else on a 4-3-3, but the wide players are wingers who don't score.
Yeah.
So all you've done is literally cut your goals in half by taking a striker.
That's it. You have to be really like I understand. Like, but let's get it right. Barcelona, like and it came from the Dutch system.
Yeah.
Obviously, Cruyff to Pep, and then Pep shared it with Bayern Munich, and then he shared it with City. Shot coming in from corner for Korea. And so it's gone into Bayern Munich, so therefore it's gone into the German national team. So we've seen that. We see that when they won the World Cup.
But that's why they've stopped scoring as many goals.
No, what I was going to say is that to play it, you have to have the best players. Players who are fluid, players who can move around, and then have say for Germany, a Thomas Muller who can come through the middle and get a goal from midfield, or the Spain team who had goals all over the pitch who didn't really have to play centre forward. The average team can't play it. You need really,
top quality technical
we've seen
players.
that with Everton. You can't play it.
Corner to Korea into the near flick.
Great flick on it, stuck in the box.
Blocked, great corner, come out, it's a shot.
It's his own man. Liverpool play a variation of it. But
started well here, Korea.
Their variation of it was brilliant because they had 2 wingers who come in and tucked in as centre forwards, and a number 9 who dropped off and played as a number 10. And it was
and right left back that played as wing
back.
But
the players made it, didn't they?
But they were all capable of scoring.
But that's what I'm saying.
Most teams don't have that.
The players made it. Whereas far too many teams now have got setting up in this shape, and they haven't got the players to play. They just haven't.
Everton do it. Yeah. Everton have got. Me and Ned again, we were talking about, he was asking me, do I think Calvert-Lewin can get back to being a 20-goal a season striker? And it was like, the biggest issue, he had 1 season, didn't he? But the big issue with that was the creativity that was in that side. Yeah. We were never a team that had, we had Richarlison who could get double figures, Dominic Calvert-Lewin who could get double figures, and we were all saying we were great ball in again. We were crying out for the one on the right. When we had Hammers on the right, he probably been, if he'd been fit all season, he'd have got double figures. He got 8 or 7, whatever he got. But he was real quality, and if Everton would have put another winger in that side with fast pace who could get goals, then Everton could have done maybe some damage. But other than that, that was the anomaly, because now we're playing it. We've still got, even if Dom stays fully fit, I still think he can get 50. If he stayed fit, he could get 15 goals.
Yeah, he should do, yeah.
But the 2 lads you've got either side, we'd be amazed if they got 8, wouldn't we?
Yeah.
If Damari Gray gets 8 goals each
between them. No, I would though. I'd be amazed if those 2 got 8.
Got 3 already, right? So he could get maybe 6 throughout the season, which would be better. But Damari Gray's only ever got 5 or 6 a season. He's 26.
Yeah, and it's clear,
so he's not all of a sudden going to get 12 and 13 and 14. So for Everton, who don't have 3 midfield players who score goals as well. See, when you're trying to model a team, you go like this 4-3-3, high press. It's that, I could say that about our kids' teams. We could go, we want to play high press, we want to do... The reality is you can't, because kids don't really understand it. But professional players don't understand it at the top level. So Everton are looking and going, we want to do this, we want to do that. Well, the only way that's ever going to work is put goals into your team. So you've got to go and get 3 lads up the top end of the pitch who can score double figures, all of them. And yet they cost a pretty penny. Yeah. Or you've got to have someone in midfield as well who can come in with goals, and Everton don't have that either. And there's too many teams like Everton. West Ham are another one. Moyes want to play 4-3-3, high pressing. Well, they've got Jarrett Bowen who gets goals, but the centre forward doesn't score a lot. Either of them, Samacher or Antonio.
And you've got Watson who
Brighton doesn't score
like that as well.
Brighton exactly the same, don't get goals in them. Brentford haven't got goals in them, Bartoni.
It is a strange one. It's just it's like, I don't know, it just goes round in fads, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But it's strange. You think coaches should have a bit more about.
But the worry for me is that this is not a fad, because I actually feel like we're getting rid of the centre forward, because we're not producing. The game's getting coached not to have centre forwards in. I used to like, for me, the best way to do it was, I mean, Dominic Calvert-Lewin got loads of goals because Richarlison was on the left. He'd be on the left or the right. But then you had, say, James Rodriguez creating from the right, and then you'd have your left back, Dean, obviously creating from the left, allowing Richarlison to come inside, and then you'd have 2 centre forwards. Yeah. And that's where it worked for us. And in the past, it's worked for Everton like that under Moyes, when we had say Pienaar and Baines, and we had Coleman, and then Moyes would always play a midfielder in front of, say, Coleman, who actually tucked in and made a 3rd centre midfielder. Yeah. And that's how it worked brilliantly. Everyone like shifted over,
think about, like,
Pienaar used to come inside.
Koeman's best season, Ross played that, didn't he?
Yeah.
Barkley was playing, if you remember Ross Barkley,
before that
playing on like the right of the three,
well, just
before, as a right winger almost.
Just before Coleman got injured, it was working brilliantly.
Yeah.
Coleman got injured, Ross was playing in front of him, and Ross used to come inside and pick the ball up and run, and that would allow the space for Seamus, and then Coleman got his leg broke, and it basically dismantled that.
Cost us.
That probably cost Koeman his job in many ways.
Because he wasn't back, was he? By then we couldn't, it was Cuco Martina after that, wasn't it? No, but that, if you look at even in the Premier League, though, the best teams, like the top four, say, of all, like Spurs have got it because they've got Kane and they've got, Lucas Moura, Kulevski, Richarlison, Son. They've got an abundance of riches in the top end of the pitch. Arsenal are getting that a bit now. They've got Saka, they've got Martinelli, they've got Odegaard who scores from midfield. They buy Jesus,
and if they buy Mudryk,
and they'll get Mudryk as well. So they're putting goals at that top end. Liverpool have already got it. City have got it. The ones below it, like Chelsea are trying to. They've got a lot of players, but they're
just not working for them.
It's not clicking for whatever reason. If they leave Potter, he'll sort something. But United haven't been able to do it despite having good players.
Yeah.
And then it's just variations of it. Then it just drops and drops and drops and drops, because the reality is everyone thinks that that's the correct way to play football. But why? Yeah. Just because Pep's done it? Well, you can't. You've got it. And the best coaches are the ones who come up with something different. Yeah. And then that becomes the fad.
Well, this is what, like, on some of the final words and stuff, that's what I was sort of saying with Lampard, in terms of, you've got the squad you've got. Your job, he's got to find ways of the team scoring goals. Like, it can't just be, we need better players.
But if you haven't got the goals in that squad, if you were trying to do a variation for Everton, what would your variation be that would give Everton more? I mean, I
don't know, obviously, and this is where, like, he's getting paid millions of pounds a year to do it, and seeing him on the training pitch. But surely, as a group of professional footballers, regardless of ability level, like I said to you, you watch. These lower league sides, different stuff. They can all find ways of scoring goals and creating chances.
Got to be the first, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, I
think for me, if you're going to look at it like that, I think
play to Mope's strengths at least.
No, I mean, the first thing I'd do is drop the two into centre midfield and just say, you two sit, Garner goes and presses, and then Iwobi, you're going to play like a proper number 10. And that's the first thing I'd do. But because of his work rate, he'll get back. But that's the simplest thing to do, I think, from the start. Yeah. I don't understand why. But Onana's been playing the position he's been playing in. It's daft to me, but
that's been my criticism of Lampard. And it's, again, not like you want him gone or whatever, but my criticism has been your job's to find ways of winning matches, picking up points.
No, absolutely.
And I still think there's enough in that squad there to be higher than where they are now. So he's underperforming, isn't he?
No, there probably is. I'm just saying, it's like when I look at that. The thing for him will be inconsistency in players, which will make it more difficult for it, because...
So for me, do you know, like, the two most inconsistent players, Gray and Gordon, you would say. So just take one of them out. Have them battling against each other for one of the positions. That's what I'd do straight away.
But then, who comes in?
Well, right now, I'd probably chuck Iwobi out wide and have him coming in a little bit on the right, so Patterson can overlap.
But then he'd be your three in midfield, because obviously Garner's out now and so's Tom Davies. That's the problem he's got, is that he's got some, unless the Corey plays. A lot of people don't like the Corey, do they?
Yeah, but...
It is difficult. I mean, Andy was in last week, the Piv, and he was talking like Anthony Gordon's still the best carrier of the ball we've got. Stats. And Damari Gray creates most of our chances, so if you took one of them out, you're cutting something. I agree. Yeah. In an ideal world, if Everton could bring in a better player on the right who got goals, then those other two would battle for one place for me. And to be honest, it's a flip of a coin, because Gordon does things that Gray doesn't, and Gray does things Gordon doesn't. But that's what a squad is about, isn't it? Yeah. Lampard, needs to get more out of it. There's no doubt about it. But I'm just looking at it even more generally, though, just across the league. I mean, you're seeing like teams that are all trying to copy something that only a few teams can do. So therefore, for me, the better coaches will be coming up with a different way of playing. And that might be playing 3-5-2. I'm not a big lover of 3-5-2, but it gets you two centre forwards on the pitch. See, for Everton, for me, because our wingers are so inconsistent, that might be the way I'd go.
3-5-2?
I might go until we get other players in. We'll just right now Gray and Gordon sit on the bench for me.
Yeah.
And it's Maupay and Calvert-Lewin, right? And then if one of them doesn't do it, it's Calvert-Lewin and Damari Gray, or it's Calvert-Lewin and Anthony Gordon, until I get a striker.
And you at least want to see that though, don't you? Why aren't we seeing it?
But, well, maybe,
try it.
You see, now that Ben Godfrey is on his way back, he played another 75 minutes on Friday. Now that he's coming back, I think once the Wolves game out the way, wouldn't surprise me if he plays 3 at the back against City away, and Godfrey's one of them, just because of the recovery pace.
Yeah.
So Cody, Tarkowski and Godfrey. Then you push Patterson high as a right wing back. Yeah. Miko can, because he can drop in. As a corner comes in, it's another corner, I think, for his career, who started well. Then Michalenko is the insurance. Or do you say to Dwight McNeil, actually, you know what? You get us on that, you be our left wing back with that left foot. See what you can do, because you've got it. This is dependent whether Dom's fit. Let's see if you can pick him out in the middle. And then your 3 midfield are busy. Iwobi, Garner, Onana. And then you tried that.
It's one of those, isn't it, where it's got to be worth trying and seeing, hasn't it?
To be honest though, he did change it last year, didn't he? In an ideal world for me though, we would have 4 defenders at the most. I don't really like 3 centre-backs, you know what I mean?
No, but again, it's just one of the solutions with the personnel you have,
you've got to.
And that's been my frustration with them, to be honest.
I just want to see more forwards. That's what I want to see. And especially, like Ped just said before, let's start getting strikers going again. Because they what win games of football. They're the exciting bit. That's your best players, generally, your forwards.
Well, we've sold them for years, haven't we?
You know, and so
Son trying an audacious overhead kick.
Oh, was audacious.
And completely missed the ball.
There's some great masks in this World Cup, isn't it?
It's a
The one last night, was it the German kid? Was it the German game where he's got it's basically his head's like, he could be going like 10,000 leagues under the sea. He's got that kind of
big dome on
big dome on his head, to protect his face.
18 minutes gone, 0-0. No real shots on target yet.
It's all career though, isn't it? Good
it's career, keeping the shape and keeping the possession, but
see a couple of things of like the Blues said there's only 50 people on the planet who can consistently score goals in the Premier League, but I totally disagree. People like Ivan Toney have come up through the leagues who people wouldn't have said could have scored when he was playing in League One and can score.
50's still a lot of people though, isn't it?
Then
what I mean is though, 50's like 50 gives you a shout.
Yeah. You're in the richest.
I don't think there is 50, but I think there might be more.
There is, of course, there's more. The strikers playing in France who score goals in the Premier League, and forwards. Martin Terrier wouldn't come to the Premier League and score 10.
The problem
12,
is that these players just don't get a chance. Yeah. You know, they just don't get a chance to get over here.
Our scouting network's just barely, innit?
Look at yesterday, right? Look at the Canada, some of the Canada forwards. You know, and why, you know, and some of the players who play for America. You know, and you think to yourself, why aren't any of those players? I mean, that kid who played centre midfield for America, that Musa.
Yeah.
You know, he was from South London.
Yeah.
You know, he could have played for England, and he had played for England in the juniors, and then gone to Valencia. There's all those kids who play for America who've gone into German football. You know, you've got some Canadian players who are doing the same thing. Why aren't those players coming here? And yet, like Brighton have brought in players from Ecuador in the same sort of way. Why aren't clubs like Everton doing more of that? Why aren't we got scout networks bringing those players in? You know, we look at the Jonathan David and the Alphonso Davises of the world, and why aren't we getting those players early? But when I say we, I don't mean just Everton. I mean Premier League players. Premier League clubs.
But this is
Alphonso Davies made his debut for Vancouver when he was 15.
Exactly,
You know, he was exceptional. Bayern Munich took him, but a Premier League club could have sort of took.
But you see, like Salzburg and stuff like that, don't they pick up talent?
Salzburg are fantastic. Salzburg have got half a dozen who'd get an Everton's team now.
But how do they do that then?
Good network.
Why can't we create that?
What they do is they gamble, don't they? They look and go,
do you reckon Thelwell's trying to create that? Or
well, I think so. But the proof will be in what he does. The early indication is he's trying to put processes in place that's trying to go after them kind of players. We'll only know in another year, won't we? The more Onanas we get, the more confidence you'll have. But
albeit, I tell you what,
but he's potential and he's 21.
Yeah, I know. I'm not. Don't. Yeah,
he's potential.
You don't want to be paying 30 million for those players, do you? You want to be paying nothing for them, or you want to have a network in. I mean,
where do we get them from? Lille.
Lille.
We need to be the
Because
Lille. We need to be
no,
the
we
Lille.
do need
We
to-
needed to beat Lille before when they took him from Germany.
That's what I'm saying. We need to be the
player.
player. That's what I'm saying.
Why aren't we that?
There's players out there. There's players out there that are, you know, that I was watching the Cameroon documentary the other night, and they were saying like that was when people started. It was about 1990. And they were like, what was so important about that Cameroon team was that afterwards, Europe just went, oh my God, look at all this talent.
Look at the space. Look at the space.
Look at Ghana on the break, but they slowed it down a lot.
All into the box. Kudus was there.
Again, though, you're aiming at one person in the box. They were saying,
career break at the other end. Keepers coming out of the goal.
Ghana keeper. They were saying basically that as soon as that World Cup happened, European scouts flooded to Africa, all over Africa, and started putting money into it, buying players, and that meant that the next generation, and then they started looking in Ghana, they started looking in Senegal, and they started looking in Nigeria, and that opened the door. And they were saying the talent was already there, just that no one had seen it before because no one had tapped it. And you look, there's still parts of the world. And that's what I'm saying, like, you look at that American team the other night, and people, I've seen a couple of funny shouts, like people like, you know, should go and get him, but he'd do a job, and it's like, the lad plays for Valencia, or the lad plays for, like, you know, plays for this top side or that top. Someone said to me, genuinely, should go for that Alphonso Davies. I was like, okay, yeah, should, yeah. Plays for Bayern Munich. He played in the Champions League final.
No, but all we get conditioned is the Premier League.
No, I know, but this
ridiculous.
is the point, though, isn't it? It's like, there's that, you know,
it's like our scouting.
Even the lad, the winger on the other side,
Buchanan through Everton,
who played, but he's playing in Belgium already. So you've already missed the.
Yeah, but you go and get him from Belgium.
No, what I'm saying is you've already missed the first opportunity to get him.
Why can't you?
But Belgium, even if you were thinking, well,
I know, but we have to get away from that kind of thinking, though. Get these players in young and send them on loan to Belgium.
See, there's Cade Cowley plays for San Jose Earthquakes, 18, 19, like dead fast. He's not amazing.
But isn't he going to Germany?
No, Cade think he's gone to Germany.
The other one, yeah. No, what I'm saying is, though,
go and get him.
Get them and stick them on loan in Belgium for 2 years.
Do you know if you've got...
It's dropped, it's
1-0
to Ghana. Ghana scored.
That was out of nothing, that.
Is it Salisu, is it?
1-0.
Mohamed Salisu,
That is a
Southampton
huge goal.
Ghana
for
take
Ghana.
the lead.
They need the win.
The run of play, that.
They need the win.
Run of play.
I know, but Southgate done nothing.
You know what that was?
They created a bit of pressure.
That was a stupid challenge.
Yeah.
The lads go nowhere there. He's running down a blind alley, and the lads come in behind and give a free kick away.
In the box.
And Mohamed Salisu.
Team talk now as well.
Having a little team talk saying, calm down. Salisu from Southampton.
When Cameroon scored today, he's onside. When Cameroon scored today, the first goal.
Good ball in that though, isn't it?
Subs come on and got booked for celebrating.
Let me ask you a question. The second Cameroon goal.
Yeah,
do you think he does that if he thinks he's onside?
No, I said that's a net. He's either the calmest man on the planet or he thinks I'm offside.
He thinks he's offside.
He thinks he's a keeper and goes.
He thinks he's offside.
He's over him with bounces in.
He's walking away and thinks he's offside. When they give it, he's like...
When he gave it, he was like that. When he gave it.
Brilliant.
But honestly, then he made the same run for the equaliser. He's left them and he put it across and she
1-0 to Ghana.
Good finish.
To make it good.
Don't.
It's okay, he's saying.
It's okay.
It's okay.
No, it's okay. I bet he found an handball or something. I bet you. No, that cannot be disallowed for that.
No,
it can't. Goal. Not a chance. No. Don't you dare. I told you, English refs.
It's a goal.
Don't you dare. There's nothing wrong with that.
Wrong with it. Don't ruin the game of football.
No.
Baz, you never told me Ped had Ghanaian roots.
No, I hate this though. There's nothing wrong with that.
No, she goes like that, have to stand.
Is it a penalty if that hits the defender?
They have to stand them kind of goals. They has to stand.
VAR was for
clear. No, don't you dare.
Anthony,
don't you dare.
Don't get involved. There's nothing wrong with that. Don't
walk away.
Ridiculous.
Walk away, Baldy.
Football's dead.
To be fair, it's not him, is it?
It's not him, is it?
It's VAR.
Yes! Yes!
Well done.
Well done, English referees.
Well done, Anthony Taylor.
Yes.
It's nothing to do with you.
It's right, lad. No, but if that had been disallowed, though, that just ruins footy, that.
No, I think I listened to you say on one of the lives about, like, all they want to do is disallow goals, isn't it? Find ways to disallow goals.
But what are
goals,
isn't it?
They're looking for.
If that had been the defender, it wouldn't have been a penalty.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
No, but, like, But there is talent out there. There is talent, isn't there? You know what I mean?
And it's about
go on, Kudos, lad.
Play him in.
It's about tapping into that talent before other. I'd love a situation where Everton. We've said this a million times. Everton need to get themselves a club somewhere else. Southampton have done it. They've got another club. There's clubs everywhere. Get a club and start bringing in talent in young and early. And start like we've done. Look, the other kid we had, Henry Onyekuru.
Yeah.
We brought him in and we made money on him.
We made money on him.
Vlasic.
Get away with it.
We made money on Lookman.
Yeah.
Like, if they don't make it, start conditioning the fans to say, right, we're bringing kids in young. This is what Chelsea have been doing.
Premier League tax on them.
This is what Chelsea have been doing for 15 years.
The Blues has just said, he's made a really good point. The rule states if it hits the goal scorer's hand, it can't count. But they were lucky that it didn't because Salisbury scored.
Ah, right, yeah.
So, yeah.
But that rule's only just been changed, hasn't it?
Yeah.
It was if it hits the hand. It's why the goal got obviously against us for Man United, Rashford, to make it 3-1. But if it, now Everton have got to start getting out there, getting the talent, putting it somewhere. Look, I mean, Brighton have done it brilliantly. You know, they conveyor belt of talent. You know, when we went for him, didn't we?
Well, we were interested.
Do you know?
It's just.
Do you know when you look at like the Onana deal?
Oh.
So 30 million roughly, whatever. You know, you could have got like £5 million players. Took a gamble on him, and one of them would probably turn out as good as him anyway.
He will make Everton money. Amadou Onana.
I hope so.
He will. Yeah. He'll easily be a 50,
I don't think anyone knows what he is. I don't even think Belgium know what he is. I was watching him yesterday. He doesn't even want the ball. I've never seen someone just hide.
He changed the game for them last week, though.
He was hiding, though. He was just like hiding. It was like
he got booked, though, didn't he? And he couldn't put tackles in.
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't know what it is. I know what you mean.
I know what you mean, Mike. Because simple fact is, if you don't use a player right, how's he going to develop?
Yeah.
See, again, this is the problem with the Premier League. The problem with Premier League is it's immediate results. So how do you bed players in? I mean, that's why it's brilliant.
So that's my point. So if you're taking a gamble on a £30 million
hard.
20-year-old, why aren't you go get a load of £5 million?
That's the problem. The Premier League is unforgiving. It gives you no time to bed these players in. It's great having this idea of bring them in young and I understand that.
But hang on, you're moaning about Onana. So aren't Everton doing that?
No, what I'm saying is play him in the. If you're going to play him, you have to play him in the right position.
They know what his right position is. Because he's a midfielder that can play 3 roles.
Well, again, then that's on the football club, isn't it? The football club, any football club, have got to know exactly what they're going to do with a player when they bring them in.
Everton Football Club spend 30 million now when they haven't got any money to spend. Surely to God, you know what you want to do with that player when you bring him in.
They want him in midfield.
No, I know, but where?
A couple of jobs, don't they? They're trying him in which is the best way for his. There's a lot of what you're saying I agree with in terms of take the chance, but I think this is the issue with some of our fans is that we get him and then we're talking about wanting these players, but then we don't want to give them time to learn.
No, I do want to give him time. I want to give him time in his position.
I don't know what's his
position. I don't think his position at the moment is playing higher up because I think he looks a little bit lost. I think
that's what Belgium are playing him as well.
I think playing him as a
almost.
He played deep.
But that's just Martinez.
I know if you're taking cues off Martinez, then I think we're already lost.
Yeah.
I think for me, he's the 6, and you have to let him.
No,
I'd
play him in a double. I'd play him in a double 6 with Garner.
I think he looks lost playing higher up the pitch because he doesn't know how to play it, and with the hustle and bustle of the Premier League, and he's not a. He's not a Fellaini. He doesn't have that natural instinct for scoring goals. I mean, he hasn't got a natural instinct. His head is terrible.
Yesterday, the first half, he beat the keeper and it went about 80 foot over the bar.
It's like
he only had to direct and he scored.
Full on Everton.
Needed to direct.
No, but I'm not. It's not having a go at him. He will be a good player. My point is that could you get £5 million players and potentially find one of them that'll have the same potential as him?
Yeah, but that's one, isn't it?
No, I think they
are there, but I think
you can't play them in the Premier League, though. That's the point. You can't buy.
No, but you can because we're doing it with a £30 million one now. He's not developed.
Yeah, but you can't.
He's as raw as it gets.
Therefore, you can't buy 6 of them and put them in a team, can you?
No, but you find one of them that might be worked their way into the team.
I think you'd have to do one-on-one. You get one for the team and one that you can do. Garner on the end. And just play it to Kudus.
You just run into it. into a career
Oh,
player.
you idiots! Why did you not just roll?
I think if you're gonna do that, you have to have a system that works, and that like Brighton do, where it's like they bring a player in, they know exactly what they're gonna do with them. They bring him in, they have a team already lined up that they understand. They have a network, so they understand that he's gonna go in that team, he's gonna play games of football, and then in 2 years' time, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. And I think that can work if you've got a plan and a pathway. But for years, Everton have gone, we're bringing a player in, and what do we do with them?
Yeah.
And then
because if you look at the Onana signing, McNeil signing, Mopai signing, don't know what to do with any of them.
But I think Onana's clearer than the other two, though. I think the problem is, right, we're that desperate now as fans as well. And
no, see, for me, I just want them to go. Whatever Onana's best attributes are, and I don't know what it is. They're training, they bought him, they scouted them. Whatever they believe in it, play him in that position. Yeah. I don't get. He's moving around all the time.
I just laughed my head off at.
Definitely better.
I laughed my head off at this idea that if you're buying players that have already played in the Premier League, that somehow they need time to adjust to the Premier League, that they've already been playing the Premier League.
Newcastle have just made a mockery.
Onana, he needs games, and that's the only way he's going to get better, is back playing games. I'd like to see him in his proper position. I've got no issue with Onana. You know, I know some people have gone, we bought this or we bought that. I've got no issue with that.
He will be a good
He's
player.
a very, very raw footballer that we got to take the edges off, and then someone else will come. See, this is the power.
Hopefully, come in and take him off.
No, but this is the power of the big clubs now. The big clubs know that in 2 years' time, if they come in for him, we and others like us are in no position to stop that player moving. Yeah. So they go, you can have him. There's no like a Chelsea or a Man United or a Liverpool or a City are not going to go, we'll buy him and then we'll loan him to you. Yeah, they're not asked. They know that they can come in whenever they want and take them off us. That's just the world we live in now. It's us and the West Hams of the world who have to fight for these players.
And then we need to look the level below and be that, don't we?
That's what I'm saying. That's what Brighton and Brentford do. They use the data to see what they need. And like Baz said before, you can find, there's plenty of players out there that fit the data. You know, Andy, has sort of not converted me in a way, but has explained it to me, and Baz is on board with this. It's like the data not only shows you what's
that's 2-0.
Is he onside? I
was going to say, if he's touched it, is he off?
Is he on? Is he off? Is he on? Kudas.
It's 2-0.
This is huge.
Kudus, talking of players that you can get.
Yes.
Mohamed Kudus, it's 2-0.
Security guard does not look impressed.
Doesn't look impressed.
Does not look impressed.
What a great ball in.
That is a superb ball.
Turn this game on its head, yeah.
That is a tremendous keychain round your neck, son.
The cross come in, and that was just it.
2-0.
The slightest touch.
Look at this. Ball,
right, there's Kudus here. Right, he's onside. Is he still?
Yeah, he's
miles
well
on.
Well onside.
Great ball in.
Great ball in.
Look
at that. He's not even that tall. Not even that tall, but it's in the ball. And it's in the movement. But it's in the movement as well, isn't it?
In the box as well, isn't
it? Superb.
That was a great goal.
Jordan Ayew with the cross.
Ghana, and now, if it stays like this, Ghana are top of the group.
Oh, the deftest touch.
That's lovely.
What a ball from Jordan Ayew.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Wow. What? That's how cool is he? Yes, lad. 2-0. 35 minutes gone. 2-0 to Ghana. What a brilliant
You've definitely
goal.
got Ghanaian roots, haven't you?
Mohamed Kudus, what? That's players who apparently still pushing to come to Everton. Whether they can do the deal's a different question. But
World Cup tax.
No, well, it's everything, isn't it? But that shows you these people who go, oh no, players can't do it. Well, they can.
Movement.
Forget about the Premier League. And I've seen the Blues saying it, and to a certain extent, I understand a bit. The professionals are out there to stop you scoring, of course they are. But everyone scores in the Premier League. So if you buy the right physical attributes, and they're used to putting the ball in the net, he will score.
This is the point, isn't it? The players are out there. The players are... did he get his knee then?
Lampsey.
The players are out there.
Ghana break
Club again. Like us, we've got to get them... we've got to get them raw. Because Kudus... We tried to get Kudus in the summer now. Okay.
If Anthony wouldn't have gone to United, he'd be ours.
Yeah, he would.
Well, and if Anthony Gordon might have left us, he might have gone, because we might have got him early before Anthony had gone.
Yeah.
But They're there, okay. You've got to get them at the right time. Mudryk, we've missed out now. They're there to get. You've just got to get,
lovely.
and that's why we've got to get them early.
You know what's brilliant about Ghana?
Nice
brilliant.
Just attack.
I enjoy watching these.
They're just flying forward. They're not sitting back.
But they've got.
This is good to watch.
Brilliant.
They've got so much physicality and speed
and
around the
energy.
pitch that they can get round the pitch. They should have got a draw like in Portugal game.
They got robbed, didn't they?
And if Iñaki Williams hadn't fallen over at the right
Oh
moment,
my God,
that would have been that would be one of the greatest World Cup memories
brilliant.
of all time. That.
Play.
We will have seen there going, he's behind the goalie.
Chance.
Look at the ball. South Korea have got.
They're just putting good balls.
South Korea are just regimented. There's no real flair to them. They're a very regimented
They were always
team.
based on fitness, weren't
Fitness
they?
and Harry and then Son's the real quality at the top end, isn't he?
Yeah.
That's it. And these are fit as anything. Mensah, I was only thinking about John Mensah then, and then he scored Mensah.
How much do you reckon the whole that Ghana team costs?
38 quid.
And a back for Chewies.
I don't know. They've got Kudus. I mean, Jordan Ayew's 11 quid.
Party in it as well.
But they've
It's
got
a good
Party
team on
in.
paper.
They've got
but
Amati
really
from
good
Leicester.
team on paper.
They've got the Ayew brothers. They've got Williams, Iñaki Williams, who, you know, athletic.
Oh, he's in it for him, in? He's
Oh,
on.
yeah. He's on side.
It's a bad first touch. Bad first touch.
Can he dig it out of his feet?
Nah, he's lost it.
No, it's gone. Well, that's a
Good
strike,
hit.
though. Good save. Wow. Oh, the flag's
he's
up.
giving.
Sonny's offside. Hey. Good save, though. 2-0. What a performance this is by Ghana.
Yeah. You know, they've got Lamptey at right back as well.
Oh, he's close, that.
They've got
He's just off.
Lamptey, they've got Williams, they've got
Well, they went on a
Amati,
big,
they've got Party.
They went on a big recruiting drive, didn't they, before the last year? And they were like announcing plays like they'd sign them.
Yeah.
Like they went out looking for it because obviously Lamptey. I think Southgate spoke about him as well, and he said they went to him and said, "We want you."
There's a few others who are chasing.
And they were like,
still.
I think a few were like, yeah. There was a few who were like, England. Southgate had said there's quite a few. England have lost.
As well, haven't they? Jamaica took loads.
Well, Jamaica took loads. Remember before like '98?
Yeah,
I think it was.
they did,
Remember?
Well, they took more lately, haven't they? Jamaica
I tell you, who else was it in that World Cup in that Netflix documentary? It tells you about Trinidad and Tobago because they went 2006, didn't they? And they did something similar. They did something similar. They went round looking for all, like, as they were progressing, they went looking for all, like, obviously a lot of British players who had parents and stuff like that. So that's what these countries have got to do, isn't it? You know what I mean? It's, as I said, that kid, that lad who played for America, he just happened to be born in America because his mum was on holiday.
Was it?
Yeah.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, he was born there, and then they ended up, I think, and then he went back and settled there, and then he moved to London when he was 9. He was in Arsenal's academy, and he was in Arsenal's academy with Saka. And when he was 16, he left and went to Valencia.
What the hell?
And it's
This is
like there's the talent's out there.
Yeah.
Loads of football.
And he only chose America this year.
There's football.
He's only chose
crazy, innit?
Everywhere.
Do you know? But this is what annoys you with Everton, innit? We just make it look so hard.
But we're a football. Unfortunately, we're a football club. We've got traditionalists at the root, and we look for the final product, or we look for players who've played in the Premier League.
Our fans make it difficult as well.
Fans shouldn't matter, though.
No, they shouldn't matter.
They shouldn't matter.
You should ignore them.
Football clubs should have enough clout and enough people in. Kevin Felwell doesn't think of the fans ever.
No, and you shouldn't.
Because he shouldn't.
You
shouldn't. But there's far too many people at our football club who do think of the fans.
That's the problem.
Because they're terrified of the fans. You shouldn't think of the fans ever.
See, the Blues, this I just do not subscribe to whatsoever. We didn't sign him though, Baz. Other teams will be in for him, ones who are actually good enough. You see, that to me, that's an attitude of Everton aren't good, so we can't sign good players.
You find a
How
way.
do you turn a team from being not good into being a good team?
You find a way, don't you?
Newcastle are garbage, and yet we're garbage. And then went and got exactly what they need, and they'll build on top of it and on top of it to turn it so that then people start going, I want to go to Newcastle. Well, Everton are at a point of that, isn't it? So it's turning. You've got to turn that ship around. You can't just go, Everton the crap, and that's Everton the crap forever now. Liverpool were pathetic until Klopp took them over. They had Ricky Lambert up front. They were lower than Everton were. Now, look at them.
But I look at Man City, and I look at the players they bring in, and Haaland for me is one of only few, Kevin De Bruyne maybe, who you go.
Yeah, but when they took De Bruyne,
Yeah,
no, that's what I'm saying. No, but they buy players on the up.
Yeah.
They don't buy players who are world class. They didn't go looking for Messi. They don't look for players who everyone would go. They won't. Man City, there's no one at Man City looking at this tournament going, go and get me the best player. He's amazing. They just sit there and go, yeah, well, we all knew about all these players because we've got it all in the bag.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You know,
exactly.
You'd like to think anyone in this tournament, Everton had looked at 2 years ago and gone.
Nobody should have.
Everton probably don't even know there's a World Cup
wasn't there, was he?
Everton are probably wondering
where
Cody is. Walking around where Cody's gone.
I look at it, the whole thing as it's always an opportunity to improve your team. Always. There's enough players on this planet that play the game of football.
Definitely.
You've said it a million times, Baz, that to get a mid-table Premier League side, it's not that difficult, is it?
Not at all.
But we make it look so hard.
Look at a club like Crystal Palace. Look at a club like Crystal Palace, who don't really have to look very often past London.
Yeah.
They go scouting around London. They find all the best talent who maybe aren't at other clubs
fit into their ethos as well.
And
which makes a mockery of
the
academy
they go and get
system,
kids you go and get kids who are very talented. They give them an opportunity.
And they do all right.
And they do all right, yeah.
And they'll make money from them. You know, if they sold Ghana again with Ayew, if they end up selling Eze, look at the money they'll make on it.
And I understand Everton's predicament in a way, because we've got Liverpool, Manchester United and Manchester City within a very small catchment area, and whereas we used to pick up the kids who used to play in those, now we're not, because they go, or we're getting them and they're leaving at 16 to go other places, so it is getting harder and harder. But if that's not working, you have to look what the next thing is. But
why isn't that working? Because we don't give them a pathway.
No, I know, but even if you do give them a pathway, that 16-year-old kid was always going to move to Manchester City, wasn't he? Because Manchester City have come in, dazzled them with the lights and gone, come and play for us.
Not necessarily, but I reckon.
If I was a 16-year-old kid and it was between Manchester City and Everton, I'd go to Manchester City. There's no choice. There's no choice.
I don't know.
No, come on, take your Everton hat off.
No, nothing about the Everton hat. It's more about making it as a professional. Well, at 16, you haven't made it, have you?
No, but at 16, if you know Manchester City are amazing for developing players, and in 3 years' time, you walk out of Manchester City, your options are going to be so much bigger than what they are for Everton.
He'll never do anything.
No, I get that.
But the point being,
Emilio Lawrence will never do anything.
But I bet you, well, put it this way, he's got more chance of doing something being at Manchester City's academy than he has at Everton.
But I spoke to people at Everton and they weren't even that bothered he was going, because he was never going to be considered for our first team. So he's better going to City, playing for them, so he's got a City tap, and plus they've given him huge money for a child. Yeah.
But my argument there is not, you're right in the current format of Everton, but what I'm saying is, it shouldn't be like that. So our development should be, we'll give you an opportunity before these bigger clubs, so come to us. No, that's what I'm saying, but why don't we?
Because we don't.
That's how we can attract.
But we don't, because these kids, but you say that.
Ball into the box for Korea.
You say that, but
got to be clear.
We have more opportunity playing for them.
But Anthony Gordon's in the team, and people are moaning at him because he's not good enough. People don't think he's good enough because people want players in the Premier League. And this is the problem with the Premier League, we were saying before. There's not enough time. We're fourth from bottom. And are we going to go and look at is Stanley Mills really going to get in the team? Is Tom Cannon going in the team? Of course they're not. Because they're not good enough. We're saying in January we have to go and buy players. And someone might say, well, you've got kids there, put them in. It's like, no. Because if they're not good enough, we're going to get relegated. South Korea. That's what I'm saying with the Premier League. If Everton fall at the Premier League, the money they'll lose, especially now.
Yeah, obviously, yeah. It's the whole package, though, isn't it? It's if you get your recruitment right, then you can have. And you shouldn't be in a position now where Anthony Gordon's playing every game. That's where Everton have gone wrong. It's not. Anthony Gordon has the potential to be more than good enough as a Premier League winger. More than good enough. But it's because he's getting played week in, week out in a team that's underperforming.
Because there's not enough talent in there to swap and choose your moments.
Exactly.
I agree with that.
So it's the whole thing.
I agree with that.
It's in the process of getting changed, but
sometimes, you need talent, don't you? You need actual talent, you need physical talent. You need players who've gone on loan. You know, Lewis Warrington set up the goal for Fleetwood yesterday. Tingo played the second half for Derby. Dobbin. And Young'll never got on.
But he has been playing.
He has been playing, but from the scouting reports, he's never going to make it. So those kids are playing, whether it's enough, Sims is in Dubai,
isn't it?
Sims is training in Dubai with Sunderland. But they're playing, but
that's a start. I'm actually playing in first teams as a start.
Yeah.
But Everton should be able to attract that thing and go, you could get in our first team quite easily.
Well, that's what we used to. We used to have that. Like that's what we used to have. It was always sort of known. Like,
but they have got
the better kids in the city would
the problem is
for Everton because they knew there was more.
I think the big problem for Everton they've got at the moment is that in the last couple of years, you've had a few kids who've come out of Everton and gone, where's the pathway? You meant to just say,
100%.
The kid who went to Southampton, the kid who went to France.
Doesn't get in profiles.
No, but that's not the point though, is it? That's not the point though, is it? The point he's left because they've blocked his path. The kid
good enough.
Otherwise he
would
we offer them a
what I'm saying is though,
but
what I'm saying is it's dead easy to just go, he's not good enough. You've got the kid who went to France, who Dortmund just sniffing around. These kids are going to be telling other kids. No. You've got no chance.
No, I'm just saying.
These kids might turn around and go, these kids might turn around and go, do you know why I'm not good enough? Because the coaching was absolutely abysmal at that football club. And you've got to turn that round, haven't you, within your own thing. So it starts getting out that people go, Everton is the place to be, you know.
Yeah.
You know, Everton under 18 just beat Liverpool over the weekend 2-1. You know, Bain. People might go, oh man, Baines is amazing. That's what I'm saying. That you've got to start changing that perception. You're from within, and that only comes from new people being there and giving them a time to settle.
We knew the opinion of Everton's academy over the last few years.
That kid
within the game.
That show did a live stream with someone, and he was like asked about leaving Everton, and he just laughed, and he was like, I can't really talk about it. He started laughing. He was just like, yeah, I wasn't going anywhere there, mate. And that's when people probably started to go, you know what?
Yeah. Well, hopefully, like I say, hopefully Thowell's in place now and doing something. But it starts with loads of things, doesn't it? Like, we need an identity as a first team. Like, what are we trying to do? What is, you know, what's our style of play? What are we trying to achieve? And then it all filters through.
Football moves too slow for us, doesn't it? It moves too slow for us. That's the problem with football. You
have to wait.
You have to wait, don't you? And the waiting is when it's tough and when your team's not very good. You know, and that goes back to signing young players. Yeah. You've got to give them a chance to.
You need your team to get your results. It's like we always say. Like Frank Lampard right now, if he's got something that's developing and he's going, we'll be bossing, whatever, just say he did.
You've got to get points on the board,
The points on the board is what he needs because it calms everything down.
Definitely.
If you're not winning, Newcastle, it's what I've said. It's your team for life in the thing. And what I was saying about Newcastle before was they were terrible, weren't they? They'd won one game.
Get a fun to
it. To Christmas, hadn't they?
Yeah, they were terrible.
Right, so they were terrible. They've been able to get the right players and now they're a club on the up, so it's going well. But if Eddie Howe wouldn't have got those results when he needed it, he'd have been chased.
Oh yeah, 100%,
wouldn't be Newcastle manager. And who knows what they might have done. They might have got relegated and the 2 years behind, whatever. And the same with that, like with us now, Frank Lampard needs wins. If he get Everton 3 of the next 4 at Goodison, if he wins all 3 of them, he'll be sorted, won't he? If he gets 7 points out of them 3 home games, he'll have done all right. And people will go, yeah, we're going in the right direction, whatever.
Ooh!
Good goalkeeper and that, and is it headed over?
Thomas Partey has just headed it off the line.
Wow,
to almost get a third goal.
Let's see, corner comes in.
He just needs a glance. It's come off his shoulder.
It's his shoulder.
Thomas Partey, if he just glanced it, that's 3-0.
3-0 and game over.
But it's not 3-0.
But we are about within the last seconds of the first half injury time, 2-0. And it's trying to turn that round, isn't it? Like Pez just said, it doesn't go quick enough for us, so you've almost got to just get results first, and then other things start rising. You start saying, actually, Everton are doing all right, and look at these kids now. Like
someone could turn around and go 2-0 to Ghana.
Everton could turn around.
Korea have been awful.
Sunday morning, or Wednesday rather, when they beat Western Sydney Wanderers, whatever. Everton finished the game 7 academy players playing.
Yeah.
You know, this season we've had people on the bench. You know, Price has been on the bench. Cannon's played in the first team. Stanley Mills has played in the first team. Reece Welch has played in the first team. Lewis Warrington's played in the first team. So Frank Lampard could turn around and go, well, I've give 5 academy kids to play for me this season alone.
But have they got a long term?
No, but I don't know. And that's on a bit of that's on them.
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
and a bit of it's on Everton.
Yeah.
It isn't easy.
Can we make a pact, by the way, second half? Can we just not talk Everton?
Yeah, you started it.
I know. I regret it.
You started
it. I know. I've just remembered
I'm
about
here for the John Mensah chat.
I know.
You know, on the Kevin Prince boat time.
I've literally just... I'm only thinking that because I've watched all the watch-alongs.
Never mind.
And we've hardly talked about it.
And it's been beautiful. So yeah, just depressed everyone.
There you go.
Apologies, it's my fault.
There you go.
Oh, look at DDA. We can have him now. Get job better.
Do you know what I saying
Newcastle don't, hang on, the Blues, Newcastle don't have FFP issues, we do. Well, they will do if they keep spending. They've only got one more bit of money to spend.
I love this though. Hang on. Why have we got FFP problems? Because of us. Yeah. Not because of somebody.
He's saying that.
No, I know. But it annoys me, this thing. This club, we created the problem. It's not like someone went, oh, you can't back. We created that problem. That's on us being terrible with FFP.
All playing to the same rules, aren't we?
Yeah. That's on us.
To be fair to the Blues, he wasn't saying.
No, I know,
but he was saying we've got FFP. But other teams will have FFP.
Newcastle didn't have FFP problems in that moment
because
they'd hardly bought anyone for 3 years because the owner never put his hand in his pocket. So that's why they didn't have FFP. Yeah. And that's why the change of ownership at Newcastle has been so amazing. I mean, that's why they were on their arse, because Mike Ashley didn't put his hand in his pocket.
But it's funny, isn't it? Because all the media and everyone don't even understand the rules. They were all expecting Newcastle to come in and spend stupid money and this and that, and it's like, but they're doing it properly, aren't they?
Yeah, that's why they went and got Ashworth.
Yeah,
that's why they went and got Ashworth. Simple as that.
But do you know as well, making a mockery where you were saying earlier about, like, you know, players coming in and take Premier League players taking so long to get involved. Blah. If you've got plans in place, look at Brighton. They lost the director of football. I don't even know who the new one is, but they still
David Weir.
Is it?
Yeah, Weir now.
Well, there you go. So he slipped in. The manager's gone. Got a new one in.
Yeah.
And they're still performing. They're still picking up results.
But the point being, and you're absolutely right, the point being is that clubs who understand this, clubs who understand their position.
Succession planning, haven't
they? They don't just have succession plans for players, they have succession plans for directors of football and managers. The fella they brought in was their number one choice. They'd done all the homework on him. That's who they wanted if Potter was ever leave, because they knew Potter would leave.
What you need,
and you don't have that 3 weeks of going, oh, who do we care? Yeah, and you go from one style to another style to another style. This is what you have to do, isn't it now? You know,
you don't Felwell's sort of earmarked within the setup who his successor should be.
Let's look at it from a positive point of view. If Gareth Southgate leaves the England job for whatever reason, and England come for Frank Lampard, and it's breaking our heart for Frank to leave. But Everton should be in a position where the next day they go and get another fella who can immediately take over for Frank Lampard. And if all the plans are right and everything's going in the right direction, this fella should just come in and seamlessly take over. And it doesn't matter that they were Frank Lampard's players or whatever else. Kevin Felwell should be in a position where he goes, yeah, we'll just get a new manager. This is our style of play. This is our style. This is how we play. These are the players who fit it, and that's the manager who understands it. Not have that fella over there who plays one style, have that fella over there, 4 different fellas who have 4 different styles, and you interview all 4 of them. That shouldn't be how you do it, should it? Should be just straight line all the time. Yeah. What do we need at right back? We need a right back who does this. Right, who are we looking at? We're looking at 4 right backs who do that. Go and get me one of them.
In this price range.
Well, go and get me one of them. The manager, it's not on the manager which one he wants. It's what do we need? What fits the way we're going to play? Well, is 4 here? All right, we'll go and who's number 1? Him. Let's try and get him then. Yeah. That's the way it should be done, isn't it? Mm-hmm. And hopefully, the problem is there's just not enough evidence yet to suggest we're going in that direction.
Can I just, before we go the advert, Judy Sam for life, Judy Toon for life, so Geordie Toon.
We've been attracting loads of Geordies because of him.
Oh wait, I've got my Newcastle colours on.
Baz, Newcastle can spend 500 million. They can't. They can't.
They can't.
New sponsorship coming in is getting looked at. They can't. Everton haven't been
200 million, wasn't it? They had room when it first come in.
The first thing was done. I seen a thing the other day that said, I'm sure it was something like 67 million then they're done for the FFP. Right? They'll get new sponsorships in, which makes that better. But it can't be, it can't say like, oh, we've got this Saudi fella and he's give us 300 million so we can spend. It doesn't work like that. There's a rule against it. Everton have been hitting that for years. So that's nonsense, to be fair. But they will spend what they do and sell. Newcastle won't do what Everton done because they're more intelligent.
There's a rumour this morning or yesterday, and I talk about rumour, swapping St Maxim for Anthony Gordon.
Why would they want to give St Maxim and take Anthony Gordon?
I know! Like, yeah. Oh no, it might have been Dominic Calvert-Lewin, sorry.
No, okay. Fair enough. Right.
Oh my God.
Do you reckon Calvert-Lewin will ever just be like Premier League
He's
fit?
signing for Braun, isn't he?
Braun FC.
Yeah, Braun FC. Now, do you know where the TV box is?
Are we having we're gonna go
No, the big TV box.
Well, we're gonna have a little break for a few minutes, so watch this. Off you go, Ned.
Ned, I haven't got the box.
Enough time's passed. There's been loads of rumours. We've heard all the stories. But come on, tell me. Why did you leave Everton?
Right, we're back. We're back. Second half is about to begin. It is about to begin. Baz has just decided to make a cup of tea. He's had 15 minutes to make a cup of tea. I've been making my coffee. Right, we're about to kick off. South Korea have made a sub. Just waiting for the nod. Here we go. 2-0 to Ghana. It would put them on 3 points if they was to get a victory, which would be obviously level with Portugal. Actually go above them for a couple of hours, I think. South Korea. I mean, they wouldn't be out if they got beat. They'd have a point. But they're yet to play Portugal, so very, very tough for them. Would be very, very tough if they don't get something out of this game. Really? Yeah. Oh, Carlo, fantastic old mug. What a blast from the past. Yeah. What a blast from the past.
When Everton had the trackers, Mike shut that door for us.
You said you wouldn't mention Everton this half. Said it'd all be World Cup chat.
You did, chat.
World Cup. World Cup. What a video. What a song. The pronunciations in that. No, for a kid who's got like loads of money, wouldn't you think he'd have a better video and like have another take where he didn't have those pronunciations?
I don't know.
Like his pronunciations were like when Bart Simpson used to ring Moe's Tavern.
Who are we talking about here?
Speed.
I still Speed.
I still don't know who this is.
You've got a child. Surely your child. In fact, it's better your child doesn't.
No, if Owen gets into Speed, you'll be done.
Mate, he's terrible. He's up, but
that meant something different when I was a kid.
But he's got a World Cup. He's got this song, and I wasn't onto it, but it's done like 30 odd million views on YouTube. And I was just watching it for a laugh the other day just to see it. And it does this like at the beginning. He pronounces all the teams that are in the World Cup. And when
that's how he comes to fame.
But when he's doing the video, he's looking at the ground to like read them. And he's called them like he calls Switzerland Schwazi. He calls like Croatia Croatia or something even worse than that.
Yeah, he's always
Uruguay. I don't even think I can say what he says about Uruguay on the thing. Honestly, it's pronounced. He's just. I mean, if it's real, it's genius. It's one of those things. It's like if it's real, it's genius. Like I mean, if he's faking it.
Well, he does it with the players' names. Yeah, he's done it. That's how he comes to fame with the.
If he's got 30 million views, it's genius regardless.
Mate, he's got 12 million subscribers.
Yeah, 13 million subscribers.
I paid 2 million for doing something last week.
Something like crypto.
Jesus.
I tell you what, I watched a very interesting video last night. I'll have to send you it.
Oh, okay.
About a certain YouTuber who's been in a bit of bother recently.
Oh, okay.
Very interesting. Very, very interesting.
Benjamin James says, I'm looking forward to next Friday when South Korea play Portugal because, as we know, Son loves kicking Portuguese players.
Hey! I mean, it's not next Friday, it's this Friday.
This Friday means,
World Cup.
Chris Byrne, yes, if you're around. Call in. Let us know, though, obviously.
Don't just rock up.
Yeah. You rock up and we're busy. What are you going to do? Where are we? Here. Where are you?
Education City Stadium.
Toffee goals. Is it Speed? Yes. I show Speed. The cross comes in. The Korea. Why are you jumping that early? And you've just been smashed in the face. Kudus brings the ball away.
He's good, isn't he?
Travels so well with the ball.
Please go and buy him, Frank.
We'll just destroy him.
So well.
Yeah, we will destroy him.
We would. We'd buy him and go, we don't know where to play him. I don't know what to do with him.
I know, mate. Play him in any position for us.
Again, still talking about it, even though
you're the one, mate.
Yeah, it is. Do you know what? I've got problems. I've got issues.
You've got Everton Tourette's.
I've got issues.
You can't just keep it inside. Just enjoy the World Cup. World Cup. Just enjoy that. Just enjoy that. Here's Tarek Lamptey. 5 yards inside the Cameroon half, attacking. Down this right. Go on, throw it in.
Go.
It's gone in short to Inaki Williams, off to Kudus.
Oh, good feet.
Nice. Can you find
Get the ball well.
You can.
They're building. How many players South Korea have got
ball
back?
Into the box.
Great ball. Oh!
Let the dogs out.
South Korea have got 11 men behind the ball and they're 2-0 down. I mean, that's
Structure,
I understand it. I understand, you know, they've made a sub, I get that, but they've got literally 11 men behind the ball.
But they've decided on counter-attack and they're not going to change.
Ghana are playing well here, though.
Ghana stroking it.
Pardon?
Stroking it like a Labrador that they've just seen in the street.
There's Lamptey.
Oh, lovely feet!
Tarek
Gonna
Lamptey.
shoot! Oh, put it wide.
Left foot curler. Tried the left foot curler.
Adding some, like, you know, comedy to the show.
Adding a bit of excitement there.
Look at that, hey, see that flag behind?
United.
Hey, they were born there. But they were made somewhere else.
There was a conversation with the Ghanaian assistant manager at half-time.
There was.
George Boateng.
George Boateng. How's your Boateng?
To the left. That's what he said.
Slightly to the left.
Kevin.
Did you see what game was it? Was it one of the games yesterday where one of the players had a nosebleed? So they shoved a tampon up his nose?
No.
Yeah, genuine, true story.
Nice.
Who played yesterday? Hang on. Was it? Hang on.
There was thingy last night.
I only watched. That's the only one.
Was it Germany and
France, Denmark. Oh no, it was Saturday, France, Denmark, wasn't it? There was Germany, Spain last night.
Never mind. I think it was one of the Moroccan players.
Oh, Morocco.
I'm sure they shoved the tampon up his nose because you could see the string.
Morocco beat Belgium, of course.
That's literally what it's for, isn't it?
Multitasking, isn't it?
You know what I mean? Does the job. I mean, his nose was that wide, but you know.
It will have been when he shoved that up.
All his mates were calling him a...
Yeah. New nickname is Gash.
Yeah, so we're 51 minutes in. It's 2-0 to Ghana. It's a goal kick to South Korea, the Korean Republic, and it's knocked forward.
I think you can say either or, you know.
Can you?
Yeah, I think
the down was the Korean Republic.
Yeah, it is
fair
Korean.
play.
I think Korean Republic.
Oh, nice feet
South
again.
Korea.
Oh, that's amazing.
This is mad, this, when you 2-0 down and you keep the same structure.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's what Cameroon did well today. They changed the way they were playing and got back in the game, whereas...
Have they got any room, though, to do that, though? Have they got the players to do that?
I think they brought that big lad up front, haven't they? At the start of the game, so they changed it from the last one. But
There's son. There's a runner.
See, it's so easy when you've got a team who's got one star in it. It's not difficult, is it, to put two men on them and say to the other players, "Go on, then let's see what you've got."
Go on, Shane. See, they knock it around well and they're energetic, but there's no real attacking prowess.
Good cross, guys! Good save by the Ghanaian.
Loki turned up and where's Ped?
This is going to be mine.
It's Ped in bed and Loki's turned up.
My new catchphrase.
Good ball into
Great
the box.
ball in.
It's a great
header and it's
save.
a great save.
Good save. Career almost back in. That's just that basic. Get the ball into the box quickly.
That most basic thing in footy. We seen with Canada yesterday. What a lovely goal Canada was.
Great cross by Canada. What a header by Alphonso Davies.
I was about to say the last few goals. Decent goals have been headers as well, haven't they?
But what aesthetically, what a lovely goal though. Ball comes to the box, play running onto it.
See where he started his run though, from deep inside his own half.
He is Roberto Carlos on Pez, isn't he?
Oh,
get your master team, and you're going back and you put him up front.
Yeah, stick him up front on the left.
Yeah.
And it's goal after goal with the pace.
On your left.
Never match yet. Alphonso Davies first.
Oh, I missed them Pez games you used to do. They were funny. That was hilarious.
You need to reinstate them.
They were brilliant. They were brilliant.
They were tremendous times.
They were.
I wouldn't say the game you need to be reinstated, or we need to reinstate.
We need to play it ourselves.
It was hilarious.
Yeah. It was a belter.
It was mad. We even got like...
fell off
we got into a cup final and had someone make us a kit with the cup final thing on it.
Oh,
it was amazing.
No, honestly, they were so funny. They were brilliant.
Bosh with all the old players in that.
Yeah, that was
when
the
you
best
lose
one.
your shit with each other, it was so funny.
So funny. So funny. Such a...
Put it in! Put it in the
Peg going all ticky-tacky.
People go, all you do is get it wide and bang it in. We're like, yeah, we score goals.
Yeah.
That's essentially that's football. It's like good football, what do you want to see? 800 passes.
It was the 85 team, though. That's what we were doing.
Could have played Martinez as well. We'd have never scored a goal, but we'd have had 9,000 passes.
Yeah.
Loki's setting back up. Loki's brought him, mate. Kevin Murphy says, why does Ped sound like an Alsatian when he's excited?
You want to wear me in bed.
Kevin Crap.
I'm snoring, I mean.
Oh.
Is your mind going?
Kevin Kraft said it's his falsetto voice.
It's not me falsetto, it's my real setto.
Rondon the legend says, get Pez back, lads.
Yeah.
See, look what you started now.
No, you have to, though. It's
Look
class.
what you've started.
Class.
No.
It's good content.
No, it is good content. We should find an hour in the week just to... Oh, flick on!
Ooh.
Just over the bar.
No,
didn't quite
no
deserve,
Loki. No,
didn't
deserve a Loki.
It's
another corner to
Ghana. Craft an hour out in the week and just do it.
Do you know what you could do as well? You could have a little...
It was a corner, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
A 2-on-2.
And Ned and Page. Be better.
But not you two against them, because you could win.
No,
split them up.
We'll just play.
But do rock, paper, scissors, and the loser gets Ned. Oh, no. In fact, just put Ned with you. You'll just get angry with him.
No chance.
Yeah. Oh, it'd be brilliant.
Yeah. No.
We've played games with Ned before, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, you and Ned.
We played this game once, right? We were online playing it, and I can't remember, we 1-0 up, and he decided, he was one-on-one with the keeper, and he decided to do this, like, lollipop or something. Lost the ball, they went down the other end of the score, and we ended up losing like 5-1 or something. And it's just like, you had an open goal, and you tried to do a pirouette, it was. It's just like, I know, but I just plan to play the game, don't I? I'm like, yeah, but the aim of the game's to win, not to do pirouettes. This is what's wrong with your generation. The aim of the game is put the ball in the net, not do freestyle nonsense.
Just said to him, never play. Said, I'm never ever playing FIFA with you.
Oh no, we need to see it.
Oh no, please. I went, never ever, mate. Said, you're terrible.
There you go. It's done.
You're the worst FIFA player I've ever seen.
It's done. Christmas special. You and Ned.
No, I couldn't play with him, mate. Honestly, he burns
Told
me
you about Christmas special. We're gonna get you down. You're gonna
I'm
goal
for that, yeah. Definitely, yeah.
I'll book that and give you the date.
Definitely, yeah.
World Cup.
Said to Ned this morning we're doing it. Said Mike's in goal.
All right, lad.
So you never ever
done a little.
Yeah. What's this?
Saluted. Make sure that when he gets home, he's not going in the army. Fair play.
No, I'm up for that.
Because obviously national service
Lee is on.
Keeley.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
What the
So
hell are they?
we'll have some things
Imagine.
to do.
Yeah.
Obviously pens and stuff, few volleys,
Yeah.
maybe a couple of free kicks.
Free kicks, yeah.
And then lift the bar.
Yeah.
Pens, yeah.
See what Ned can do.
Test the actual footballing ability.
That's what it's about, isn't it?
That's what it's all about.
As long as it's...
But stop sidetracking from the Pez issue, though.
No, it's
No,
not. It's just getting it lined up, that's all. We should do it and just get R9 in the team somewhere and just show we can play with R9. That'd be the better. Take anyone on with R9.
Have R9 on one team and is it Dan on the other?
Just do a full season with Real Madrid when he had the full Galactic. It's a Dan on R9.
Let's
see if we can beat.
And we'll just
that's
go,
a
yes,
good
yes.
ball.
Good
ball.
ball.
Goal. It's a goal. Career back in it.
That is a great head.
That's the big lad you brought in.
It was a show, isn't it? Is it show?
Never mind, show.
Good ball in. Look at, he's happy.
He's too emotional, this fella.
He is a very emotional, isn't he?
He was emotional.
Game on! Game on!
Alsatian is back. Korea 1, Ghana 2. It's a lovely cross.
Can someone show Frank Lampard this game?
That's a good track.
Just love crosses.
Cross the ball.
I just love crosses.
Attack the ball.
That's just boss, isn't it?
Yeah.
Isn't that just boss? Isn't that how footy's supposed to be?
I don't know is it Salisu?
Yeah, the defenders had them here.
Yeah, I don't know what he's
doing.
See,
we either got the ball, we played it back, then we played it across, then we played it across, and then played it in, then played...
Went back to picture.
Centre forward's not even that tall, he's just got really good movement.
Yeah.
Really good movement.
He also knew the ball was coming in.
Ball was a great ball. It was a great ball. Korea now are on it. They're on it. Ghana started this half slow, haven't they? They're like, we're 2-0 up, lads. Yeah. You know.
Yeah, they've given them the impetus, haven't they? Pardon?
The impetus is all over themselves, I'd say. There's over 30. There's effectively 40. Effectively a bit like 40 minutes left of this game.
Easily
to get an equaliser.
There's going to be about 16 minutes out of that, isn't it?
Korea, no.
Jordan,
after already picking up a point in the first game, if they can get a point in this, well, they have to get something because they're playing Portugal.
Rondon the legend says, cross, header, goal, simple.
Innit?
Rondon legend.
Rondon is a legend.
Glenn says...
what a ball. What a ball. And what some great movements.
That's
it's bad defending, but it's just defending, innit?
Yeah, no,
it's just good movement.
Just that little move to get across him there.
Cam, yes, you are on the Christmas special again.
It's just brave. He's just brave, isn't he? Cam said he's actually going to come tonight dressed as Speed.
Be amazing.
The full thing.
Be amazing.
Which might get it shut down, but... You know.
Isn't he coming in for Brazil?
Is he coming in for both?
Oh,
I thought so.
He said he was trying to, so...
World Cup!
And that's how he's going to sing when
World
he comes
Cup!
He's going to come in, doing the Al.
I'm going to show you this video in a bit and you're going to
be traumatised.
No, I think you're going to love it.
You can't get a song out your head, that's the problem.
Right.
Okay. When you hear the pronunciations of the countries, you're just going to be like...
If you see him doing if you've ever seen him doing the FIFA ones and the names, the players' names,
I'm going to know about him tonight. No. But then if he doesn't know about him, I don't want him.
Yeah,
he must do that, mustn't he?
He will.
Will he know
He'll
about
know about him. Yeah, everyone knows about him. Cristiano Ronaldo. Sui. There's the cross.
Great
shot.
For 2-2. I crossed it again. Oh, it's a beer.
It's Joe. The big number 9 for Korea's got 2. Bullets header. 2. What a cross that was.
What a cross. Buy him, Frank. Frank, buy him.
The crosses in as well.
Get the scouts to Korea. Come on.
We come back with the North Korean national side, wouldn't we?
Get Cam on the rosé wine.
Oh God, yeah.
Full
Echo Falls, isn't it? Full Echo Falls on the coach.
When he had one swig of the beer last year.
Oh, that was hilarious. That was funny.
What a cross that! But what a header! Keeper's made that look brilliant though.
Keeper's had him here.
I know, but he's made it look brilliant though. What? Oh, is it out?
No. That's beautiful.
He's made that look brilliant.
I love this game.
No, just then he's took the goal.
What a cross!
Oh no!
Look the way it's.
Oh, look at that! That is proper footy. That is proper footy.
Yeah.
This is beautiful.
2 apiece. Got the first one. Oh, off he goes.
So, Ped, that's why Korea haven't changed the system.
No, but they've started getting it wide.
They've utilised the new
system. They weren't doing
yeah.
it, were they? There he is, the emotional. Where's he?
Oh yeah.
There he is. There's our emotional man. Now he's crying again.
Welcome!
No, that's him.
Got
that's
great
him.
hair, haven't they?
Yeah.
Great hair.
They've got great hair.
Oh, I'm fucking talking about hair again.
I mean, 3-3, the first watch along. This is 2-2 now. Teams have thrown 2 goal leads away. Brazil.
Is it?
My boys, the Samba boys. Proper team.
Brazil, Switzerland.
Steve Kelly said Ped went full Pete Price then. Fair play.
I don't know what to say.
Ped has some lungs on him, says Kevin Kraft.
Yeah, like lungs, you want to see the size of my toes.
Exactly. Give Cam some scram. There you go. To clarify.
Oh God, she's on camera. She should be in school.
Bamson, the heads up. Look, these are loving it now, aren't they?
Great dish.
Bringing the atmosphere. That's what we love. 2-2. What a game. Oh,
he's not happy, is he?
Not happy.
He's happy before. He's fuming now.
He's fuming now. Well, you would be though, 2-0 up, cruising, and they came out, took the foot off the pedal.
This is what happened with Serbia today, though. They were 3-1 up and it was easy. Yeah. And then the next minute, Cameroon made a change, got a goal. Oh,
I fancy Korea now.
He's come up, he's got 2 goals, hasn't he? Cho, Gesung, Cho. 2 great headers. Look at that. Just wanted it, didn't he? Just wanted that more than anybody. I'm having that.
That is boss.
And the keeper's made that look superb by pushing it into the net. And legs fully akimbo like that. Superb goalkeeping. I mean, it was terrible goalkeeping.
That's Pence position when he's making that dog noise,
just
isn't it?
there.
Plays for Geobuk Hyundai Motors.
Oh, bring him in.
So not only does he play footy, sells cars on the weekend.
Yes.
Sells cars at the weekend. He's like the fella in my Bassett, the assistant manager.
Selling the
trying to send you a Daewoo. Goes up to the defenders, got a Golf there, lad, if you fancy. I mean, of course, it would be a Hyundai he'd be selling.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be a bit weird if you're selling Volkswagen stuff when he works for Hyundai. Really, wouldn't it?
Yeah. He scored in
Amati.
his first year, he scored 14 and 33. In his second year for G-Buck Hyundai Motors, he got 8 and 31. But he scored 48 goals for Jimshian Sangmu. But that was when he was on draft. When he had to go and do his national service.
And he still got 48 goals.
Yeah.
Maybe he's just, they've improved them.
So he
had some clock.
Yeah, no. They are the sports division of the armed forces. So he had to, because he had to go on loan to that team. What a racket that is! So they have a team, and they go, "Yeah, lad,
you've got to go fight a war, mate.
You got to go national service, lad, and play up front for our boys."
We're bringing a ringer.
So I'm going to having a ringer.
Hey, it's a good way of improving.
Every week he's like
if
that.
you don't score hat-trick every week, we're putting you on the front line.
I mean, you'd be fuming, wouldn't you, if you're playing in their league?
I know, yeah.
Well, literally, though,
who did they play against?
In 2022, they got relegated. They're in the second division at the moment. But imagine that. The team is made up of players. I mean, you wouldn't be able to keep a consistent side, would you? Be every week. What's your
Yeah, but just like non-league, innit?
That's amazing.
Different fella every week.
40. Ball into the box again. Garner. Bottle's gone. Kudus is not in the game now, is he?
World Cup.
You've got to get Williams. You've got to get Williams into this game. He's done nothing. No.
I'm going Garner with me, though.
Yeah, it's...
You what?
Garner going to nick this.
Yeah.
The beauty of this game is now both teams have got to win. Ghana have obviously have only got 1 point as it stands, but Korea have got 2 points. But played Portugal last game.
Portugal didn't look great, did they?
No, I know, but you've got to beat Portugal, though, haven't you? Really?
Oh yes, look at this.
I mean, yesterday was someone a fella having a tampon up his nose. He's got someone's knickers on his head now.
Yeah, he's got full nappy on his head, hasn't he?
Full balloons. He's got balloons. I was going to say something.
He'd have to have skinny legs.
Chance for Ghana. Good block.
Nora Batty's
telling you.
knickers on there.
The knickers that women wear when all the good stuff's in the wash. Yeah, it's offside.
Good run. Good block.
World Cup! That's how he sings it. I'm putting the voice on because that's how he sings it.
He does. World Cup.
World Cup!
I feel like I'm in some parallel universe here at the minute.
You're in the real world, sunshine.
Yeah, that's where you are, mate.
You're not in that world's the Matrix.
You normally live in Cloud Cuckoo Land, but we're giving you in the real world now. Brian Garside.
That didn't last very long, did he?
The knickers are off.
The knickers are off.
That's a different video. Brian Garside said the replay from the reverse angle shows what a good goal that was.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a great ball.
It was. The way he taxed that ball.
Tremendous ball. Kept it alive. Kept the dream alive. Benjamin James says, Baz, the point of Christmas is goodwill to all men. So this should be goodwill to all Neds. But I give him goodwill every single day, Benjamin. So when do I get some time off from that?
He's gone there. He said it.
Carla says, hi lads, did you see Martinez's comments after the Belgium game? He said them not having someone on the post had nothing to do with the first goal going in.
Of course it didn't.
Also, the first goal was decisive, apparently. I thought they were crap before then, anyway. Seems like some tension is in the camp too with De Bruyne and Vertonghen having a falling out.
Probably because of what he said, De Bruyne said.
Don't you reckon Martinez has done unbelievable to do so bad with that group of players?
Yeah.
It's almost impossible, isn't it?
Yeah.
They are stupid.
It's the golden generation and they're rubbish. I mean, I know they've
gone past it now.
4 years too late, and I don't think anyone expected anything different. But they're rubbish. You watch them, they're just rubbish. It's give it to
a nice kit though.
It's give it to De Bruyne and see what happens.
Put it in. Go on.
Chance! Oh, chance! Oh, he's got it! 3-2 to Ghana! Unbelievable! What was the goalie doing?
Have you got enough buttons here? Have you got enough buttons?
I think I've run out of buttons. Ned doesn't give me buttons.
Oh, this is a game.
World Cup!
I don't even know the song. I'm going to start singing it soon.
3-2. What a game.
Oh, emotional. He's crying again.
Ned, why haven't you given me more buttons?
Emotional man, can't believe it. What a turn.
Remember when I said to him before, go and get me more buttons?
Yeah.
No.
And he went home.
You didn't get him?
No.
Got cut back. Awful by Williams, but Mohamed Kudus took
Johnny on the
away
spot there, wasn't
again. He was Johnny on the spot. Johnny Kudus, that well-known player. Heard of Johnny Cash, haven't you? He's Johnny Kudus. He's took that one in. 3-2. What a game of footy.
What's this?
These watch a lot. Good skill from him. Great dummy by Inaki Williams.
Just offer
You know what the problem was?
Ajax McNeil as a swap.
Goalie was trying to sell someone a Vauxhall Viva there. That's what's wrong.
Great strike.
Hang on, my accent.
3-2.
Go on. This is good, this.
What a game. Like I said, just to reiterate, we done the watch on this morning and ended 3-3.
Yeah.
2-goal lead pulled back.
There was one the
And
other
this
day, wasn't
one.
there? There was 2-0 back to back.
Yeah.
You looked
This was
suicidal.
It was poor. That was poor. There was a lot of chat about other things in that.
Yeah, I think that was that the chip one. There was one. There was one
about
the McDonald's
fries,
stuff?
McDonald's and
Yeah.
stuff, and all of that kind of stuff,
honest,
because we
it
were
was
looking for stuff. But this one, 2 great games. 69 minutes, 30 seconds gone. Korea Republic 2, Ghana 3. Just a brilliant, brilliant game. Mohamed Kudus, once very, very close. He was just literally a stamp away from joining Everton in the summer. Has got a brace here.
Don't depress us even more.
I'm just fact. I'm just spitting
I
fact.
know, but don't.
I'm meeting the rest of my match, man.
Don't. I'll be deadly honest. You know when I seen Korea Ghana, I thought, sorry, it's been boss.
You can't think like that, mate.
No,
in the World Cup. Welcome.
I'm going to be getting out of that in a minute.
World Cup. What a game.
So Korea got it in them to push on again, do you reckon? They got it?
Just get the ball into Cho.
Joe.
He's the
Never
man,
mind,
ain't he?
Cho.
It's a Joe show.
Never mind, Cho.
What do you know, Joe?
He's Cho joking.
What's going on here? What kinds of dad jokes?
Bill Cummings says, fear
Does it?
Kudus is too good for us now.
Oh, God. Yeah.
Can't ever win, can we?
No,
Can't ever
Why
win.
is he too good for us?
He's
Just
too
'cause
good for us because he scored a goal in the World Cup.
No, sorry, mate. Kevin Rex says sensible soccer was a brilliant game back in the day. Did any of you guys play it? Yeah, of course.
Do you think?
Yeah, of course.
I never liked it.
Greatest game ever at
Do you
the
think
time,
the
sensible.
Do you think the fans are singing? And now you're gonna believe us.
And now you're gonna believe us, possibly.
That's what I just said.
No, they might be. Or they might be singing, welcome. You never know. They might be even Alsatian themselves off. You never know.
Never know.
There is probably half an hour left with the injury time.
This is tough mentally for Korea, but they've just got to go and do it.
I mean, essentially, yeah.
There you go.
There's the
I mean,
tactics.
that's tactical genius.
Tactical genius there.
It's
That'll
hard,
be in the
but
book.
just go and do it.
Just go and do it. Well, Carlo just used to say, go and play. So there you go. Basically, Ped is the Carlo Ancelotti.
I like to think so.
Gonna see this out as he always touched it.
I think it's harder for Ghana because they don't stick or twist.
Yeah, they don't know what to do.
Korea know what they're
They're
going to
winning
do.
3-2. It's not harder for them.
Well, it was. They couldn't win. They were
God,
winning
you
2-0.
coaches make it really
We're
difficult.
winning 2-0, mate. Carla says Everton should be working on getting Kudus ASAP before someone else does. Correct them under.
Oh.
Carla balls into
Oh, look,
the
it doesn't
box.
matter who we sign when he put an Everton top on. He goes, shite.
Once Everton's touched you,
He's
you're probably doing your ligaments.
So we've got the ball. Garner have the ball on the edge.
I prefer
of the
high
box.
sense to nonsense.
low
Yes,
sense.
makes sense, yeah.
Makes sense, doesn't it?
Makes sense. What kind of sense? High sense?
Korea going forward. Oh, referee!
He was a good character though, high sense bucket, wasn't he?
It's bouquet.
0.0.0.4 of the audience got that reference.
That was a great
You've gone from one end of the spectrum speed to the other. High and bouquet.
Every time you sing,
we're covering all the demographics. Everything.
There's something for everyone.
Oh,
There's something for everyone. Lamptey has just chopped down Son, I think.
Yeah.
It's a free kick. It's a career.
Everyone must know keeping up appearances.
Quite far out.
The clip when he rips the Liverpool
Oh, you
fans.
said clip.
I don't think they did.
They've got to.
World Cup. World Cup.
Oh, here he is. Emotional man.
He is.
Gary
He's
Smith
rowing
says
now.
get the World Cup back and put the freshness back. Get the
Enough.
World Cup back and put the
Enough.
freshness back.
Sorry, I was going to make a joke, but
Do
you
the
didn't.
shaking
You weren't
back.
watching it.
I wasn't watching,
so I
sorry.
can't make the joke.
Oh, there's a
No,
lot
make
of-
the joke.
No, I can't.
Well, I see it then. They were praying when they seen the camera.
It's like that one, isn't it? That little video one with the. It's like South Korean TV or something, and the girl's on like X Factor, and she's crying her eyes out, and when she knows the camera's on, she goes like that. He's like, then, or she goes. That's
There you
exactly
go.
what it was
That's what
like.
happens. It's
People
a free
get-
kick.
People might get that reference. They might
It's
not
a
get that
free
reference.
kick to Korea.
That's a wig.
There's a pray.
That's a wig. I'm not having that. That's a wig.
All right.
That was a wig, wasn't it?
It's okay.
He was with his mates, and his mates have all got great hair. And he's like, he's tried the McDonald's chips on his head. And now he's like, oh, I can't be outdone here. He's tried it. He's gone to Qatar via Turkey. Honestly, he has. He's like got the McDonald's chips on his head. It didn't work.
Gone to Qatar via carpet world.
Got in the bloom pit. Why don't carpet jobs have bloom pits anymore? Remember that when I was a kid? You go, oh, I want to go to carpet job. Why? So it's got a balloon pit, a ball pit.
A day out to look at carpets.
Well, yeah.
Free kick to Korea. Oh, God. Strikes it goalwards. Good save. Good save. Zooey in goal for Ghana.
Savey.
Was a good save. Nice left footed free kick. Dipped over the wall.
Got a nice left foot, that but he got the assist, didn't he?
Hey, we've already got a fella with a good left foot.
Oh, well, lovely.
There we go.
He can't run either.
Just hasn't got a right.
There we go. Corner.
You make me feel Dwight McNeil.
There's the corner. Whipped into it. The flat one flicked on. The claiming handball.
That could be handball.
The claiming handball.
The claiming it.
Shoot! Clearing it.
Chance.
Shoot! So, once again, I repeat it, you can't score by trying to get a ball through someone's chest.
No, you can't.
It's impossible.
Unless they're an NPC.
On the phone. Walking around the mall.
Minnesota. Ball's gone forward again.
World Cup.
Chance for Chow. Jump does
Flick.
well.
Oh.
Brilliant
Get a
flick.
cross. Get a cross. Get a cross.
Does left foot again.
Shoot.
Oh,
Shoot. Oh, it's got it off the line. Oh, my God.
What a game.
Oh, it's got everything.
What a game. Cross it now, son. No, you're not.
Son. Son's in the box.
He is. Head's gone down. Oh, it's a late challenge. It's a late 2-footer. Head's gone. Throw it in. Throw it in. He broke. Look where it's ended up. Look where it's ended up. Get it in. Oh, chance is gone. I don't even know why that was so funny.
You ain't gonna
No, I meant just a young player. I think it was the most career have got a player called Sean. And Mathew Williams chopped down. And Kim might go into the book here. He has. Incredible scene.
Oh, my God.
Incredible scene. Anthony Taylor has booked him.
Just the way you said it was
I'd love to have this joy.
It was perfect.
He was 22.
Oh, off the line.
Off the line.
Oh my God.
I've got a headache.
No, so why?
Was that the claiming on ball? Wasn't she?
Not so many, didn't check it, did he?
About 17 minutes ago. And then
naughty
Williams
one.
giving the reducer there.
Gee.
Giving a physical reducer.
Oh, went full Richarlison then.
On the floor, rolling around. Got 17 rollovers there.
Kim Jong-un.
One young one.
Young one.
Good job his first name's not Lovesy.
Best mates with Gilfie.
Love it, Pet. The sugar is kicking in.
I haven't even had any breakfast.
I'm sweating.
I've had 2 cups of coffee. Oh,
Kevin Kraft's weed his pants.
Someone's gone off, by the way.
You're watching.
I don't know who they are. I'm not going to lie. I don't know who they are. I'm like the Everton scouting team. I haven't got a clue who these people are. They can play football.
Oh my God.
What is it? But in the 78th minute, it's 3-2 to Ghana. What a game.
He looks tall for a Korean.
There's 27 minutes left with injury time, easily.
Oh, they've gone 2 up front. Big 2 lads up front.
Got it though, haven't he?
Oh my God.
You know,
amazing.
Can't just hang on. Carla says keeping up appearances is the best.
Oh, it was brilliant.
There you go. Smack.
Was it better?
Was the?
Was it better than 1 foot in the grave?
Yeah, for me it was.
Okay.
Yeah, but that was good
I
as
think
well.
it was better than 1 foot in the grave.
That was just one dimensional. But you had all the other sub. What was the
subplots.
Like it was The Godfather. No, mate. I don't think it was that layered. I don't think it was that layered, to be honest with you. It wasn't subplots in a bloody
It's basically about a woman who came from a dead common family, and she
come from Birkenhead, said she come from Heswell. That's all that was about.
What was
Steve Kelly?
What was the common?
She was from Alton, she was from Garston.
What was the common ones? The sister.
Oswald.
Yeah. They were. That's what I meant.
Didn't go from Liverpool.
Yeah.
Eddie Yates.
Eddie, God rest his soul.
But it's that clip when he starts the Liverpool fans off. It's brilliant.
Oh, nice
turn.
Good
Turn,
turn.
lad.
What have you got now?
Oh,
Keeping on with parents is part 2.
There it is.
subplots.
Young on and Hwang on and Young off. Hwang off. No Hwang off.
Wang off.
There's the
He
pass.
didn't cut his ear off, he gets something else off.
There's the pass. Garner have got to try. Garner here have got to try and kill this game. That coffee's done you, mate. You need to put something in your stomach. Quickly. Salisu.
Oh my God.
10 minutes of normal time plus about 38 minutes of injury time to go.
Who knew football could be so joyous?
Yeah, I know.
Just calm and relax.
We stopped using the E word and it just...
That was it, I told you. Ease have always been bad, I've said this.
Oh, brilliant.
Brilliant.
Ebenezer Good tried to tell you this song. The Shaman.
Have you seen?
The Shaman warned us years
Have you
ago.
seen though in did you see? Did I send that to you yesterday? In China. They've no, but on a serious point, right?
Yeah.
In China, they've been streaming the game, putting the games out, obviously, but they've been using an edit that doesn't show the crowds because of everything going on there at the moment. People have been kicking off about the crowds and no one wearing masks. Because China have got this, I've been putting it out there that COVID's still
bad. But
bad.
there's all kind of kick-offs.
So there's been all kinds of kick-offs, but one of the reasons they reckon it started was people watching the World Cup, seeing people with no mask on anyway.
I'm going to say 2,000
and
people
going.
They want to control everyone, don't they?
So they've changed the footage so that the crowd never gets shown now.
How does he play that?
No, they've got
driving him.
Play him. Williams, what a run.
Oh, play him
Williams,
in.
have you got a
Play
pass?
him in.
He's in.
He's
in. Oh, terrible first touch.
Oh, keeper could have picked that up.
Don't know.
That wouldn't have counted as a back
No, they've
pass.
just got their own edit. So their own edit goes on to the players or the manager.
I know, but the running, you can see the crowd. Oh, so it doesn't ever zoom in on the crowd.
It just never goes in on the crowd.
Yeah.
Which is bad if you want to watch Croatia.
Yeah.
Oh, look at the other ball he had there.
I know, just a little dink.
Carla, we didn't see Lamptey go off. We were too busy
Crying.
I told you someone went off. I just didn't know
You did,
who it was.
you just didn't tell me it was Tarek Lamptey.
Incredible. Absolutely incredible.
Rondon, the legend,
Some other fella
says
coming on now. Hey,
subplots.
look, I'm insightful here. There's another fella coming on. Number
There is.
23.
Kudus is going off.
Kudus is going off. Why are you taking Kudus?
Interesting one, because if career
You don't need
equalised.
to clap him off.
There you go.
You can't
I'm
hear
clapping him. It doesn't matter. I'm letting him know. I'm sending some.
Well done, God,
sending him some Everton love. In the hope.
Don't mention. Don't say it.
In the hope. Rondon, the legend, says
Everton loves
subplots.
Subplot, yeah. That's it, yeah.
Captain Toffee says, I'm fucking dead. Yeah. Kevin Murphy says, Baz is definitely babysitting here. Cross comes out, shot comes in. Such a Tony.
We need to fix this thing because I'm slipping in
I don't know what you're doing.
I'm bouncing up and down on it.
No one's ever ruined this.
No.
Get up.
Yeah, but I'm
Get up.
fatter than most.
You're not. It's not to do with your fat.
sit
it's
in
the
one
way
place.
you're sitting.
All right.
And you know what this has come from? You and your bleeding subplots. Sit there and
I'm
chill.
absolutely fine, thank you.
Well, you can
Yeah,
listen, you want to
that's
shit
the way
like
it
that.
is.
That's class.
7 minutes of normal time left.
Oh, I hope there's about 40 minutes added on.
The good
There
news
will
is
be.
there's another game after this.
There
And
is,
then the
there
good
is, yeah.
news is there's another game after that and we're covering all of them.
The Brazilians. They're in town in a minute. Belter.
Brazilians.
Make sure you subscribe.
Oh,
Make sure
good
you
switch.
Go on, get it in now.
Get
Get it in now.
Get
Get
it
it
in.
in.
Korea. Ball into the box.
Oh, shoot!
Come through.
It's
left foot.
Oh,
it's
put
got
it
it
over.
across, hasn't it?
Lad.
Across the goal.
That was your chance there.
Oh, there's a few more chances in this.
No, there is. Of course there is. One cross
Should have got
into
that
the
across
box.
the goal.
Salisu hates clearing the ball.
Oof.
Hates it. He's
dink it
kicking his
in.
own men over.
Dink it in the far post.
Dinkum. Fair dinkum.
Fair dinkum, yeah.
Dink him. Mike.
Fair dinkum. What a phrase. This has been a brilliant game, this, to be fair.
Yeah.
He's fuming, isn't he?
Fuming. She's fuming.
Like the fuminator.
Oh,
They're
for the
all
United,
fuming.
so.
Not running up and down the line now.
I don't know
is he?
I don't know if that's a he or she's fuming, but someone's
The
fuming.
Koreans were blessed with the hair gene, weren't they?
Oh, they got
Oh, will you
tremendous
stop
hair.
talking about hair? Why is it always about hair?
Sorry, mate.
They've got tremendous hair gene.
But you know what?
That's why they're so clean.
No, you know what happens? They have full hair. They wash their hair with McDonald's fries.
Yeah.
You've been given the tip, mate.
I've spent the whole weekend trying to...
You rub it on your head. Paige sold you.
Yeah.
I've just been eating them.
Paige sold you. Well, your arse are probably as hairy as anything then.
It is.
There you go. It's a corner,
Bosh.
isn't it? Or is it a throwing?
Throwing.
Okay.
It's boss, lad.
Long throw, Garner just, it's Mensah, who's got tremendous hair. It's just got to...
Has he, though?
No, it's just got long
Yeah.
hair.
He looks a bit of a div.
He's got hair.
There's the...
God, gee, he
Oh, actually, Lord.
nearly decapitated his own player.
Good job, he's got good chest control, innit? Have it there.
They've definitely had a Barney in the camp. Oh, hello.
Come on, these are bringing it, the Ghanaians, they're bringing it.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
It is. Everywhere you go on Instagram. Yeah. Kevin Murphy says, look at us all getting treated to attacking football we're not used to. It is weird. This is when you do realise that football
it is
can
out
actually
there.
be exciting.
It is out there.
Yeah.
And players can actually run and
It
try
can
and
be
score
fun.
goals.
It can
But
be
they
real.
realised, and these aren't all amazing players.
No.
And this
these
is
are
what I'm
just-
saying.
they're
They
just-
can still score goals.
Just
Yeah,
enjoying
of course
themselves.
they can.
They're having the time of their
Takes a
lives.
second to score a goal, mate.
Only takes a second.
Korea still get
Exactly.
beat. I mean, you got to remember that.
Yeah, but they scored 2 goals and they've
They
had
still get
fun.
beat.
Yeah, but we normally get beaten, don't score any, so...
So, you know, it's all about levels, Pep. Throw it into Cho. Angled
least
in
they-
like Tony
Oh,
Thomas
what?
would.
At least their fans have got to cheer twice, haven't they?
I know, but
Little emotional man was buzzing for...
You know, I drove away
Half
from
again.
Fulham saying to Zach, at least we have 5 seconds to celebrate when Calvert-Lewin scored.
Yeah, exactly.
Even though
This is what
was
it
then
become.
given offside.
Yeah,
This
it's
is
what
what
it's
we're
become,
down to.
yeah.
Imagine if we wouldn't have had those 5 seconds. You got to ask yourself.
But yeah, look, Hyundai.
Hyundai,
Selling
yeah.
the cars for them.
Yeah, recruiting
They
players.
said you can have a day off, lad.
They're just recruiting.
You can have a day off, score a couple of goals, come back to us,
They've just put that on to scare
do a
them.
bit of national service while
They've
you're
just
there.
scared them and went, bud, you're going on the front line if you don't get the equaliser here soon.
Stephen Lee, I think he says it up. Steve Lee says, what's the point of watching the World Cup when you can come in this great channel, get the score as well, and have a huge laugh at the same time?
Well, you can
Brilliant,
watch
lad.
Do both.
both.
You can have it on,
Yeah, have
Steve.
it on.
Mute the sound and just watch us.
Yeah.
Listen to Ped's Alsatian and listen to Mike's tremendous hair product. Chat.
Or no.
Or not.
Or no.
Thanks.
You could
Jay
be selling
Moriarty
you could-
says, I watch and I listen to this.
You could be selling car finance while you're here.
I have done a bit.
In fact,
Who else you-
I'm a little bit disappointed that your company doesn't sponsor these videos. Just saying.
It's tremendous,
Just
that.
saying, the numbers we've been getting for these videos. I mean, I'm just thinking it would have been a great little thing on the screen there for you. You know, but that's up to you, isn't it? You don't want to
Look at
make
him.
money.
He is bringing it. He's trying to get the Korean.
He's not bringing it.
He's not bringing it.
He's lost it.
He's worried. Look.
He is. He's an Evertonian.
He's an Evertonian.
He's 3-2 up.
He's seen
with
this
3
before.
minutes before
No,
and gone.
no.
We'll get beat 4-3,
He's
lads.
seen this before.
No, I've
like,
seen this.
He's from Senegal.
She looks like
He was from Senegal.
she looks like a Jag Mona Lisa.
Porcelain doll.
She's just there.
He's
Oh,
on
he's
the
having it.
time of his-
Yes.
He is
He's
no-
in red.
He is definitely
He's
not
a red.
Everton fan.
Do you know what he was singing?
He's
don't you?
thinking 5-2.
You know what he was singing? don't you?
5-2.
Welcome.
He's thinking 5-2. This.
Yeah.
And his mate next to him's a blue was like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Losing this 5-3.
8 minutes! 8 minutes!
We're losing this 5-3. Stop celebrating.
Yeah, there's another sub, by the way, just so you know.
Yeah, well, I just chill. Mensa's gone off for the
We're not here
hair.
to make subs.
Being
do subs.
replaced by
By him.
ramen.
We're not here for factual information.
Well, we are as well. Bit of both. We can do it all.
Ah, we don't.
We can do
Baba
it all.
Ramen.
Rondon the
Baba
Legend
Ramen.
says, I watched the match with the volume off, the lads commenting. There
We're
you
not really
go.
commenting United. We're just
No,
having fun.
commenting,
We're just
commenting.
having fun.
Sam C says, I think Mike should do a Scott Brown.
That's a far throw. I don't think he's got the ability to do Scott Brown.
See, Scott Brown's was through choice.
Yeah.
Believe it or not. Yeah. He just had to shave.
Captain Toffee says, lads, what's your favourite Jag product? Is it Titans?
It's got to be up
I
there,
haven't
hasn't
had
it?
any Jag products
No,
for
we
a
haven't had
while.
them for a while, have we?
Got to be up there.
Jives were good as well.
Jives, yeah.
Were they the
They're the
Twixers?
Jag Twixers.
Yeah, I like
I
the
haven't had any
Jive,
Jag stuff for
Not
ages.
bad.
I tend not. I don't really eat
Oh, getting a few views on the channel, are you?
Stopped eating. No, I mean,
You know what I mean?
what I mean is I've stopped
We haven't had stuff in here
stopped eating
really that
chocolate.
much. Really.
Stopped eating chocolate in here and stuff.
We've had biscuits for ages. In fact, we had chocolate in the fridge for ages.
Well, you won't now.
And the
'cause
stuff
I'm
we,
here.
and the stuff we eat is stuff people have brought in for us.
Yeah. You can't have jarred Jaffa cakes, though.
Welcome.
No, just can't, mate. There is no good jarred Jaffa cakes. I'm sorry, there just isn't. There's
I'm
other
going
stuff.
for the jive. I think the jive.
I think jives are a top level, to be fair.
Top level.
Dunk in a couple of
Great ball over.
Again.
This left back's getting all the ball.
Put him in. Now, play. Stuck it out.
Used him as a little decoy, but it wasn't the right one, was it?
All right, still alive.
These have had more crosses in 2 minutes than Everton had in 3
There it
months.
is. Ball in.
Oh, it's gone for a corner.
Corner to Korean Republic.
Oh.
That was Rahman, wasn't it, with the diving end.
These love a cross, the all
they
Koreans, don't they?
Korea beat Cameroon 1-0 in September, by the way. Bit of stuff for you.
There you go.
Done a bit of research before I come on.
That's good,
stuff.
but they're playing Ghana.
I know, yeah.
That's what I meant.
Good win. Good win.
Oh, dear.
There's movement. There's movement.
Welcome.
What a great bit of research.
He was defo singing it,
Yeah.
wasn't he? Then.
See the ref, then he just went in my head. Right, Mike's.
He did. I'm gonna look like Mike. That's a
ball
good
in.
ball in.
Oh.
I'm loving it.
What's the quick? We've got 10 seconds. How many minutes extra? Quick, go.
8.
Sweep. 8, Ped.
9.
I'm going for 6. We'll know in the next second. 8,
If
nine,
it's
8, 9,
they've
and
got
6. It's 10! It's 10! 10!
Come on!
Ball in. It's son.
It's it! You little
Sonny.
Oh, you want it to shoot! Oh! What's going on?
Let me take your belly.
What are you
What a claimant.
10
I've got like
additional
10
minutes.
Come on.
And they're only playing 10 minutes because this has been a brilliant game. There's no reason.
no reason for 10
None
minutes.
at all. There'll be no injuries or
none.
anything. Here they go again. Welcome.
They sat there, the buzzing
Go
off.
on,
They go,
son.
put 10 on.
Son.
I'm enjoying it.
Son hasn't done anything, has
No,
he?
he's done nothing.
He's been crap.
He's done
They've
absolutely
done it without
jack
Son.
shit. Just put a
Son put that cross in before, didn't he? Go on,
picture
son.
of Gomez on.
Go on, son.
There's the cross on the right, swung
ball.
it. It's a deep
Good ball,
cross.
knock it back. Oh!
Kept it alive.
Oh!
Knocked down.
No.
Oh, keeper's dived on it.
The old Pickford.
World Cup.
One of. Oh,
Oh,
Alright,
all
girl.
right.
Alright,
She's
girl.
shaking what a man.
I was doing
give
that
it.
before.
The
She's got her only Garners out.
she has, hasn't she? Look at his hair. Look at that.
Oh, that is tremendous.
That's Kim Young-san.
That is
tremendous.
tremendous hair. That tremendous style. Korea have had 16 attempts at goal. Ghana have had 7.
This has been
4 on target.
Cameroon have had 4.
Ghana, there. Ghana, right, have scored with 3 of the 4 attempts on goal.
Fair play.
Oh, there he is.
That is what you call economic.
It is.
Here he comes, handsome man.
It's going off.
Oh, God.
A few people
I've
have looked
actually
at
got
him,
a
haven't he,
headache from
Kim?
laughing.
Centre back. Another one linked with Everton.
I need to see.
Kim Min-jae.
Oh, is he the beast?
He's the beast, yeah.
Look
He's
at
been
him.
linked with him lots of
Handsome
times.
man. What's his name?
There he comes. Come on, lad. Get yourself on the end of this.
It was Cameroon.
No, that's...
No, I thought
you
I
told me
actually
it was.
thought it was Cameroon.
World Cup.
that's all
That
right.
says more about you than it does about anything else.
Oh, that's fine.
You know what I
Because
mean?
what you're saying is they beat African opposition a couple of months
Exactly,
ago.
yeah.
That's
yeah,
all
that's-
you're saying.
Yeah.
Ghana,
In a
pushing
low-scoring
forward.
game.
No, they're not. They've gone defensive. They've
Oh,
learned
oh,
from the
oh,
lessons of the other game, I think. God, Ghana have played in 2-3-2s, haven't they, so far? So their goal difference is 0.
Tiago Cornettos from Aldi are the dogs.
I've had them, they're nice,
Says
yeah, they're
Kev
nice.
C.
They're nice. Fair
Okay.
play. Yeah, they are nice.
Okay.
Yeah, we know you're Ghana, mate. You got a big bleeding flag.
Steely's got Toffee TV on his telly and he's loving it.
Why
Cheers,
wouldn't
mate.
you? Welcome.
Michael RAF says, all right, boys, how's the game? I haven't seen any of the goals yet.
Great.
Thoughts for the yeah, it's
Really
been brilliant.
good.
It's
Really
been
good,
absolutely brilliant. Thoughts
Fast
for the
football.
game tomorrow, which England.
England, don't care.
It's got to win, I think.
Yeah, they'll win.
Quite
They'll
simply,
beat
they've
Wales.
got to
Wales were
win.
rubbish the other day.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I think
rubbish.
England 2-0.
I think it'll just be a comfortable England win. His son into the box.
Oh, have you gone down? Why didn't you go outside?
Yeah, on
First time he goes on the outside, on the inside.
the inside.
To be
was
fair,
there.
you're right. He's
Signed
one
the
of worst
Korean
players,
left back, says Kanto's very own. He's thrown some crosses
He
in the
has.
Korean left back, hasn't he, to
Yeah,
be
he's been
fair.
boss.
Corner to Korea.
But we'd
Son
sign
is
him and
over
not
it.
let him pass the halfway line, so it'd be pointless.
Good ball in. Oh, good header.
Right, lad. What the hell, Mike?
Sorry, we're not all best mates with Frank,
I'm
you know what I
going to
mean?
give you... No, nothing to do. I'm going to give you the bloody happy pill. You're depressing me. Everton aren't even
Matthew,
playing.
just don't talk about Everton.
Everton aren't even
You're
playing.
talking about
I'm not talking about Everton.
What a touch, son. Throw it in now.
Go on,
drop.
son.
Go on, son.
Go on, son.
Oh, he's
There it
laying
is.
it.
Go on, son. Shoot, son.
Shoot! Shoot!
Pass it back to son.
Cross it, son.
Yes, son. Oh, come on,
Help him
son.
out, lads.
Oh, no.
He's looking for Harry Kane, isn't
He
he?
is looking for Kane. He's gone, where's Kane? Where's Kulo?
Oh, good, he's done well, to
played.
be fair.
Oh,
Go on, son.
Go on.
Pass
Okay,
that
ball.
Pull it back.
Shoot! He shoots inside.
Should have pulled it back.
Good
And now he's
save.
got cramp.
It's a corner. 6 minutes to go.
Oh,
and stop
what
it,
a game. What a game.
Scott Blunt says, "Aye, lads, glad to see some giggling in the
Welcome. Welcome.
studio." Yeah, it is.
I'm going to get one of them headbands like that keeper with his hair thrown
Guyana
down.
and Korea.
Sorry, calls.
Great
Good
ball.
Guyana, crossing flick.
Oh, good.
Oh, there's a bicycle kick. Oh, he's dummied himself
dummied
there.
himself.
Oh, yes,
There's no one there.
Oh!
Yellow
The
card.
Medusa, I like it.
Yellow card, Mr.
I like it.
Taylor. Oh,
Oh,
he's thinking, no need for that.
no need, lads.
Got done there, didn't he?
Here we go.
He got
Need
done.
to get
Free
it out
kick.
wide. Don't put it
Free
in from there,
kick
get it
for
out wide.
Korea, halfway in the half.
Not a brilliant game.
Just
this
halfway in the half, but towards their own half.
Here it is, thrown in.
You got to beat the
Comfortably.
That was
first
a
man.
bad angle, that.
Wasn't a good angle,
He
was it?
should have played that wide.
Oh, that's not a good
That's
header.
not a good header.
That's not a good ball.
Go back to Pickford, lads.
Have it, says John Menz.
He is. Yeah,
Might as well just go back to Pickford. Go back to Pickford.
We love that. We love that, don't we?
You've got loads of
Keep
time.
playing. You got. This is why I was saying about
5 minutes
why
to
we
go.
need to get official.
I'll have the ball
Get the
again.
ball. This is
is
why
like-
we need
it's
proper
crossings like
proper
Luca Dean.
clocks. We need
Dean.
proper clocks,
All right, mate.
so we know. I'm gonna make them.
If only Christopher Ward had sponsored us. There's the
I'm
ball.
gonna-
Keeper started to come.
I'm gonna go all swish.
He's got full Pinocchio.
I'm gonna go full swooshy.
Back in again.
Get up.
There's the header. Someone
I
arrived.
did it like Onana.
No one's
What's
interested
my
here.
name?
Come on. I mean, I think they are, but they just looked at me like.
Give
they're
me.
not.
Sorry, who was that?
He's gone
Good
for
ball.
a
He's
weird-
angled it. He's
out.
put a bit of swift on
It's
it.
a great
He's
ball.
gone back to the
It's
end.
a
Got it. Oh,
done
it's
well.
still in.
Why is he
Oh,
smashed?
what's he
no.
done?
Well,
Anthony
that's
Taylor, you
Taylor.
absolute bold man.
I mean, that's a fact. Spitting facts, Feds. Fella in the net. Great defending, almost.
Welcome. This has been such a good game. They gave a foul, he pushed them, didn't he? Yeah.
Simon Taylor says, "Hi lads, I'm back from Florida, so thoroughly depressed. You lads are keeping my spirits up."
Welcome. Welcome.
Benjamin James said, "Who let the dogs out?"
Who?
Oh, what a game.
There you go.
Didn't Kenny's first game finish 0-0?
Possibly.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it?
This,
Uruguay,
is
wasn't
a
it?
lesson to have a go from the start.
I mean, what they'll say is,
They didn't have a goal from the start. They was 2-0
It's
down,
not a
didn't it?
great lesson, though, because we watched the game.
Yeah, I talk about Jag. Aldi Originals.
Oh, yes. It's like a doormat on
They
the
are
front, isn't it?
taking the mick there, surely. Look.
Right.
Look, Aldi, dare to try. Shop Aldi Originals, look. Oh, what a boss. That's amazing.
Justin Collins says, "What the hell is it with Ped singing World Cup every few minutes?"
Welcome.
He obviously doesn't know about Speed's song, does he?
You need-
Justin Collins, just search Speed and World Cup.
Don't give him views.
He's funny.
Don't give him views. You've just been singing. You've been singing.
He's got
for
30
45
million
minutes.
views, and we're like, don't give him extra views.
Yeah, don't give him any more.
Scott Blunt said this is why they added 10 extra minutes.
Yeah, for us.
Just so we could sing
so-
World Cup.
Welcome.
He's got 30 odd million views and 28 million of them are from you.
Singing the song.
I have to watch it just to see how he pronounces things. It's tremendous. It's like very much like a father figure.
I don't know about that. Here's the left. Throw it in again, lad. You've been good. I'll allow you to cross it.
He's been great in the World Cup.
He has. Oh,
Nah,
don't
it's
He's
the
the
wrong
other
ball, lad.
substitute, and you've been good.
You've got to put it in, like the danger zone, very much like Top Gun.
Yeah.
And
A true festival of football.
it is a two
Top Gun
festival.
wasn't. There was a true festival of plane flying.
It was plane flying.
And volleyball.
Yeah.
Beach volleyball.
And
Beach
riding
volleyball,
bikes
yeah.
with no helmets
Riding
on.
bikes with
Just
no
damn,
He's
wasn't it?
telling you.
Fair
What a
play.
touch
What a
that
touch.
was. Well played, son.
Well played, son. It's not son.
Chicken
Throw
boots.
it in. Throw it in. Throw it in.
Get it in. It's a ball. It's a ball. It's a deep one. He's put it back. No one in there.
Adjusted that well. That's not a good header.
Oh, what a
Oh, that's not a
World
good
Cup.
Korea. It's been all Korea, hasn't it?
All Korea.
No, it's been South Korea.
Yeah.
Korean Republic, sorry.
Yeah, get round them.
Get round the back, like John Barnes
John
said.
Barnes told you, going to World Cup, get round the
It's a
back.
great ball. Oh!
Where's Son? Son has done nothing, has he?
John Barnes the other day was on a 1:30 in the morning. Oh, it's a great ball!
Ball.
Can you
Pull it
stand
back,
the one back? Can you terrible ball!
Oh, corner.
John Barnes at 1:30 in the morning, ITV, sitting on like with the other fella trying to sell clobber.
Okay.
No, when they go.
But he was also on the Good Morning in the morning.
No one else.
Good morning in the morning.
He's probably sat off.
Ben Shepherd.
He probably sat off. Just
Stayed up all night.
Probably sat off in ITV studios.
He made some good points as
He
well.
did.
about
I
the
don't
World Cup.
truly
He did,
believe
to
them,
be
but
fair.
Don't believe
What's
them.
that sponsored here?
There's the
By
ball in.
Oh, they can't
well
beat
won
them
at the near
first, man.
post.
World Cup. We're in the last minute. We're in
They're
the
going to
last
add a
minute.
few on as well.
Angled it.
Oh, he's angled it.
Another one.
Let's get a few added on to this.
Yeah, it's got to be another
Added on
one,
to the
innit?
added on time.
Cameroon this morning done the
Oh my God! He doesn't know what he is.
near post thingy, the near post corner with the
lad.
flick on.
Get in the box,
This
son.
is the chance, son.
It's
The flex
flick.
up.
No. Oh, two of them.
This is
This
it. Last
is
chance
amazing.
saloon. Whipped it.
Oh, lad.
in the
Tell you
Oh,
what, Ghana have done well defensively.
They have,
now,
haven't
haven't
he?
they? Got
yes.
Go on. WWE away.
he looks a bit red in the face, doesn't
He
he?
doesn't look happy there, does he?
Tell you what.
I mean,
what a
it's
game.
telling you in the top right-hand corner exactly what it is. World Cup extra.
It is.
This is exactly what it is.
Who gives you
Kudus
extra?
thinking, I don't know, they would go back on and goal. That training stuff, outrageous.
He's thinking, oh no, more.
So what are these on? A points, haven't they?
South Korea have got a point. Ghana have
They're
got
not quite out.
3
are they?
points.
Ghana have got 3.
But South Korea have got to play Portugal, so
Mate, this team could be Portugal.
Yeah,
Portugal were awful the other day.
So old, aren't he?
Crap, mate.
World Cup.
Foul.
The foul.
Anthony
No,
Taylor
don't
says,
get
get
up.
it forward.
Get up.
I mean,
Get
Anthony
me a
Taylor
bag of
doesn't say
chips
that.
while you're there to
But
rub
yeah.
on my head.
Oh, where are
lad,
you
what
going?
doing?
No, he's done well. He's done well.
Has he
He's done well.
though?
No, he's done well because what they're doing is they're not panicking.
Oh, they
I mean,
should
they've got
be.
any
They're in the 11th minute
They
of
don't
10.
know that, do they?
Well, I do.
They haven't got a Christopher Ward watching.
Like
Get it
frack.
out wide. Get it
Get
to
it
the
in.
left. And get
Gonna
the
shoot.
left.
Damn the shot. He's getting a corner. Ooh, come on. Get that goalie up.
I'm being funny. Why did he hit that like the ref blew the whistle? He got it and just rolled it.
It's
It's
gone. It has gone. It has gone. Oh.
Oh,
They're
they're kicking off.
fuming.
Oh, they're not even letting
fuming.
him
Oh,
take
you-
the corner.
They are fuming.
Oh, Anthony
But in the
Taylor.
10 minutes has gone. If
It's all
In his
over.
face then.
It's
It is
gone.
all over.
Gone, lad. It's finished.
Coach is in his face
It's
as
10
well.
minutes.
It's not like an English official to cause mayhem, is it?
And
To be
he's been
fair,
sent-
though.
he's getting sent off there, the manager. It's ended.
Tremendous.
Korea,
That was
Republic
good.
2, Ghana 3.
Game of the tournament. Oh, he's sending someone
He's
off.
sending the manager
He's
off.
sending the manager off.
There
He
you go.
spat in
Still
his
gone
face.
back at him.
Tremendous
Gone
stuff.
back at him.
Tremendous.
It's what you want to see a bit.
He's
not
gutted.
happy.
He's gutted.
Oh, can we get a picture of Son crying?
No, come on. I don't think Son's crying.
He's
No,
not
he
crying.
will be.
I don't think he's that
professional.
bothered.
He's got another game.
Kantos says they've got loads of left footers, them, haven't they? They have, haven't they?
Yeah.
Good as well.
He even got loads of them, or it was just the one who
Oh, it's
played
the
very
same
well.
fella everywhere. But he was good.
Tremendous. What a game.
Eugene says Richarlison is in the Brazilian starting lineup. for the
Get him
game
away from me. Get him away from me.
today.
Get away from me.
Anthony, he's back again.
What's
he's
Gomez?
back
Anthony
again.
Gomez? He's not happy.
He's been sent off and he stayed there.
Well, if you've been sent off, you keep going. What
And
are you
now-
going to do?
yeah, yeah.
What are you going to do?
Now he's shaking hands with George Boateng and the Ghanaian manager, Anthony Taylor, who I thought refereed that okay until the last. I mean, if the
All right,
time's
referee,
up,
you're fine.
Yeah, no,
if
I think what
time's
he's
up, the
saying
time's
is,
up.
in the 10 minutes, there was stoppages.
Stoppages, yeah. So you should have allowed the corner.
They should have definitely.
But did he blow the whistle before the lad? Because the lad hit it like the game was over.
I don't know. We can't really hear. Couldn't hear over Mike.
There was
Son isn't happy. Son is crying. Yes! Yes!
There was an Alsatian.
Woohoo!
So I couldn't hear.
Son is crying. That's all we came for.
They're out now, aren't they?
Yeah.
Unless they can.
Technically, they're not though, are they?
Could they, they can beat Portugal, though,
Yeah.
couldn't they?
They're gonna.
Definitely.
Oh, look,
I
they're
think
doing
they
the
could,
old.
Yeah.
They've got that. It was a. That,
Oh, he done well.
what
in
you
that.
got to ask the
2
question though
goals.
is like,
Why
why
did they
aren't
stop?
teams not starting in the first game? No. It's 3. You've got 3 games to qualify. Start off quick.
I think most just don't want to get beat, do they?
No,
And
and I
they go
get
too
that,
cautious, don't they?
but
But
they've
see
got.
there then, no, why did they stop doing what they were doing? When he got it back to 2-2, and I know Kudus
But everyone,
makes it
it's a
3-2.
mentality thing,
Teams
though, isn't it?
stop.
They stop,
go
don't
for
they?
the throat.
You've got what you were trying to achieve.
Yeah.
Now, and then they go, whereas, you're right, at 2-2, if you keep doing what you've been doing.
Yeah, you got a chance.
I think Ghana changed what they were doing a little bit, though,
They
didn't
did, but but even when it went 3-2, that son was winning everything.
In the last 10 minutes there, the crosses were brilliant.
Ghana didn't get out.
Lad's gone there.
I'm not being funny,
These are an
mate.
emotional nation, aren't
We
they? I'm all
have been
for
there
it.
many times.
I'm all for it. No, I don't mean I'm laughing at the crying. What I mean is, seeing grown men cry at footy is tremendous.
We've been there.
Yeah.
That's us every week.
You know,
that's why I've got some
Every
empathy
time
for
we
it.
see the starting lineup.
all I'm saying is, Korean.
Oh my God,
Look at
there's
it. He's even got sweatbands on.
All I'm saying is, Korean wives aren't running for their lives because they're letting the emotion
They're
out.
men.
Yeah, once they've left, it's
They're-
done.
They
isn't
left,
it?
and then they'll probably tidy up after themselves
Yeah,
now.
they'll be
Yeah,
all right.
You know what I
fair play,
mean?
You see
Yeah.
that one saying, look at how disgusting these Koreans are putting litter everywhere, but they just rewound the
the
video.
tape.
Oh, right, yeah.
Does they pick up all the litter?
Yeah.
They're amazing.
Seen the Japan, wasn't it?
These are
Oh,
big, mate.
yeah,
Yeah.
the
Hold on,
Japanese.
you
it
just,
was.
Yeah.
you just walked in front. Someone just who's walked in front of the. Do you know what? They give everything.
They
there.
have give
That was a
everything.
boss game, that. Because both teams went for it. Like, they absolutely went for
Yeah.
it. I mean, Son is crying, so that's tremendous. Tremendous times to see Son
Good
crying.
things to see.
Ah,
innit?
look at the Ghanaian manager though talking. So
It's dead easy when you've won, though, isn't
Yeah,
it?
of course.
It's dead
Yeah,
easy.
exactly. Yeah.
Come on, we're going to
Yeah.
listen, lad.
Oh, yeah.
Any
Yeah.
Matthews on the goal? Got nowhere.
No, he said though there. He didn't. He was there like that, and he went, "That was for Andre."
Yeah.
And then he
He did.
walked
Yeah.
off. That was the
He
last
did.
thing he said.
Yeah,
That was for
I
Andre.
heard it. I heard it.
I heard him say. I watched him.
That was it.
So-
You know what that was? It was a subplot.
There's a
It was,
subplot.
yeah.
Yeah.
Look, I mean, it's still there. If Uruguay get beat,
Oh, do you know what? It'd be amazing if Portugal didn't go through. I can't stand them. Let's get Ghana
Imagine
beaten.
if Uruguay beat them now, though.
Uruguay.
Uruguay beat them. Be good,
Or even a draw.
wouldn't
A draw, and then if Korea beat
Tremendous.
them.
Absolutely. What time is
they?
it?
Yeah, we want Uruguay to win.
Yeah.
And then Ghana beat Uruguay.
I don't know what it is.
and then
I don't know
Korea
why, but I just don't like Portugal, and
No, I
it isn't.
don't.
It isn't just Ronaldo.
Yes,
I
Cam.
just don't
I'm
like-
on. Of course, I'm on the 4 p.m. Brazil. My
Yeah.
team.
Like nobody else supports
I
Brazil.
don't care. I don't care.
Brazil.
You know, this is for Steve Kelly. He was,
I love it.
he was praying for Switzerland to win
Yeah,
for
why?
some reason. I don't know.
Because he's got all his watches and his money.
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Is it? Oh, is that
Yeah.
what it is?
He's got Steve. What people don't understand about Steve Kelly's got loads of Nazi gold.
The Blues. See, you make some good points, but this is the
What's he saying?
stupidest
Go on,
comment
go on.
I've heard you
Go on.
say. They only scored because Ghana let them cross the ball.
Yeah, that's
football
like
for
saying
you.
Everton.
Man City only score goals because teams let them
Yeah,
pass it round.
Everton are only rubbish because
Yeah.
they let other teams.
Shocks
Yeah,
off.
no, that's for you. That is poor.
What are
I
they?
expect more from
Oh.
you. I expect more from you. I really do. That was poor. That. Rondon the legend said that was the best game so far.
It was.
Was a
I
belter
enjoyed it.
game. That.
I
Best one I've
enjoyed
seen,
that.
yeah.
Look at that for a cross. That's a
Here we
tremendous
go. Ole, ole, ole. That was another World Cup song, wasn't it, Ricky
Yeah.
Martin?
Ricky Martin.
I reckon we go through the repertoire. What was the best World Cup song? Wasn't the one for South Africa? That was really good.
Don't know, but they shoved the vuvuzela.
Cantos very own says son's tears. Hook it into my
Drink
veins.
them.
You know,
Drink
Luke. I
those
know who it
tears.
is, Luke. I know.
Drink those tears.
Drink them in.
Yeah. Bet builder Brazil Switzerland under 3.5 goals. Both teams to score. No Richarlison to score the first goal. Brazil 7+ corners. There you go. Sam C throwing all the bet builders out. Don't, you'll get us stingy. Don't till we finish. Don't.
I'll play it later.
Justin Collins says 2 great games today. Absolutely 2 great games. Brilliant. Jay Moriarty says, wait. Barca's Brazilian. Yes.
No, but he's got one.
I like a Brazilian.
Basildinho.
Badger.
Basil
man.
D.
Badger man.
man.
Badger man.
Classic.
World Cup.
The way goals look better when they hit the underside of the bar and go
Yeah.
in.
Yeah.
Goals look better when keepers do that and
Yeah.
the legs are up in the air. It was amazing. Made that goal. That header goes straight in. It's not as good a
It's
goal.
no, visually
but
not
that,
as good,
And then Giannis turns up and Rubens it.
World Cup.
No, I feel sorry for Chappers. Stay at the studio.
Never
listening
mind,
to
Chappers.
Giannis go
Oh yeah, I feel really sorry for
Put
him
the
being at
light
the
on.
World Cup.
in this room.
Yeah, but he's got to watch it and be all professional, hasn't he?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
can't
but
be
only-
there. They aren't there, are they, talking about bloody subplots and Hyacinth Booker, are they?
Why? Yeah, but they might be during the game.
I don't think they are.
They might be.
They might. I can't say they definitely aren't, by the way.
Saying like last night, isn't it mad? Like we get all these boss people from around the world on our TV. It's like there's no other TV nation in the world is that have got an ex-English player speaking their language. You know what I mean? That's the difference in it. Jermaine Jenis ain't going on French telly, is he? You know what I mean? Might have Joey Barton.
Joey would be great.
Steve McLaren might be doing the Dutch, but like. Last night it was Jürgen Klinsmann.
How do you say? Fantastic.
Jürgen Klinsmann and Pochettino last night. You know, both speaking boss English. You know,
it's good that a Pochettino to
that was boss
English, innit?
Yeah, that's boss though, innit?
When he got Spurs, he was.
But imagine the advantage of that though, having the English.
Brilliant,
they can go on like loads of different TV channels and.
Yeah, but was it Wayne Rooney with Figo? That's what you got to remember.
No, it wasn't. But he was in. That's what I'm saying. Wayne was in India, wasn't he?
But speaking English. Josh Oldfield said, "World Cup, Suey."
World Cup! World Cup! Where's Cam? Cam, get the scran, lad.
Cam and a scran.
If anyone can. Look, I've gone delirious. I'm not going to lie.
Mike has gone. Mike needs sugar.
I have.
Mike needs a coffee. Suarez Lama says hi.
Oh, hi, Suarez Lama.
Is he supporting Uruguay then?
I don't know.
Suarez?
Surely we're not supporting Uruguay with their forward line.
No.
Who?
Uruguay.
Who are they playing?
Portugal.
Yeah. Got it.
No, that's
Cavani you want. I know, but...
The Biter and Carroll.
So you've...
It's like prime Daglish.
I mean, it is
prime Daglish, isn't it?
It's the Biter.
Prime Daglish.
It is, sorry, yeah. We're going to have to want Subi to score then,
Cup.
No.
Yeah, my Portugal have got some good players, though. Cancelo and players like that, Bernardo Silva.
No, they have, but
they're just slow and boring, aren't they?
I don't know what it is, I just don't like them.
I think it's slow and boring. Look, Kudus is going to give an interview now. I'll give my first interview. It was a match of the day, so I'll be doing Everton. Every week when I'm Everton.
Yeah, can't wait to link up with Frank.
I can't wait till Dwight McNeil is putting the cross into the box.
Imagine him playing for us, picking the ball up, running and shooting. We'd all be like that. What is this? What is this?
He's do it about 5 times and be told not to, so...
Nah, I don't believe that.
We'll ruin
them. Where are we? Ian Wright.
Patrick Ridge is at the press conference and he's just asked the Ghanaian coach. When was this? Oh no, this was yesterday. He asked the coach, could Kudus become the breakout star of the World Cup?
And what did the coach say?
He said, you wait and see till tomorrow.
Okay. There you go.
World Cup.
Cantor says Brazil v Swiss next. Yes, it is. We are covering it live, of course. Captain Toffee says open all hours or porridge.
Porridge.
Yeah, porridge.
Open all hours was funny though.
Yeah, do both.
Porridge is clever though, wasn't it? Porridge was good. Kevin Kraft says, just like to say, you lads are off your heads. Nice one. I like it. There you go. Rondon the legend went with porridge as well.
Yeah, looks like Switzerland have dropped the little fella.
Shaqiri?
Calves.
Have they, yeah. Huge calves. Ned's
dropped
calves.
Them, yeah. They've gone Vargas and Bulo and Sau.
Sowie. No, sorry.
Fabian Raider,
whose
nickname's Fridge.
Yeah.
Grant Xhaka, Remo Freuler, and then defenders.
They need
some.
I mean, just some defenders are in there. Yeah.
And Brazil, I think they've brought.
I love that goal.
They brought. Hang on. Fred didn't start the other night, did he?
No, come on.
So they put Fred in for Neymar. Rafinha, Richarlison, Vinicius Junior, the front three.
Is Paqueta playing?
Paqueta's playing.
Is he? Because he was ill.
Casemiro's playing. Alexandro Makita, Quiroz, Silva, Merito.
I know it's taking the bleeding off you, but Casemiro's a good player.
World Cup!
Glenn Watson says the office, US or UK? US.
No, UK for me.
I've never seen the US, so I don't know. But
UK for me.
Is it? Yeah.
I've never seen it.
I used to love it.
I do like it. It's not, but just the American one for me.
Oh, bad.
Just more of
the game's been changed. The game has been changed.
Okay.
Whisper Gold, salted caramel. The game has just gone up a level. The game's been changed.
That might need to be tried. Where are we getting that from?
World Cup!
Fair enough.
Get some.
Luke says Portugal have always been the Atletico Madrid of international football.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
The nail on the head of that, you're right, yeah.
I love Atletico Madrid though.
No, but that's why I don't like Portugal, though. They are the little snides, aren't they?
But I like that.
Captain Toffee
I
is...
just don't like him.
He's with me. Captain Toffee's with me. The US version is far superior, even
Fair
though,
play. I've not seen it.
the UK one is great. And it is great.
I've not seen it.
Alex Young says the US one as well.
I watched a few of the US ones.
No, you've got to stick with season 1. It's like building it, so it's all right.
I'm not watching a full season.
But then
and it's
season, no, it's only 6 in season 1. 27 minutes. Stop it, mate. No. And then season 2, Steve Carell
the UK
is
one
unbelievable. Now you see what you're doing there. You're being, you've basically seen Strachwalesi play 4 games, and you've said he's the best ever at international import.
What's going on?
That's what you've done.
This speed?
They're happy. They're excited. They've won.
Wake up!
Is Peter Kay funny, or is he just northern? Says NA.
He's both.
He is both.
Because technically he's
Yeah,
northern.
It's fact. He's both.
And he's funny.
Yeah.
sold out quick, didn't
Luke says Shaqiri or Grealish's calves. Got to be Shaqiri's. Grealish is recency bias. Shaqiri's calves are bigger, but only just, aren't they?
Yeah. Right, should we go?
No. We will in 1 minute, yeah. Justin Collins says, Whisper Salted Caramel is amazingly good. Baz is bang on. US office is top. Steve Carell is a legend. Heavy that whisper, says Cantos very own.
There you go.
Sam C says, oh, yeah, okay, no. Not reading it, because he's saying that the US version isn't better than the UK, but it is. It's like miles. It's like miles better.
You can't sense
I
it.
can't sense
It's like
it.
the BBC.
It's miles better.
You can't have an opinion unless it's the same as Baz's on here, apparently.
NA is the perfect thing. Steve Carell is balding in season 1, then has great hair in the other 8 seasons.
If people keep referring to my hair, I'm going to get a complex, you know.
Eugene says Gareth Southgate's press conference is at 4 today.
Oh, no one's going to
Brazil are playing, mate.
Nobody's going to watch
Brazil are
press
playing.
conference anyway.
Brazil are playing. Rondon, the legend's gone 5-1 to Brazil. Now, what you've got to remember is that Switzerland are like John negative, so they're going to try and sit in and make
What
sure.
score are we going with then?
Who's John Negative?
I'm going for 2-0 again to Brazil.
What are you going for?
Brazil, I'll go for 3-0.
Going 2-1 Brazil.
Okay.
Captain Toffee says, think I like Parks and Rec more though than the
I like
Office.
Parks and Rec.
I finished Parks and Rec last night.
I like Community, but Community's
good as well,
unbelievable.
Community.
And Dingo's good as well. Superstore.
Superstore's
Great.
Good.
You know what? I've
great.
got 4 left of that, and
Great.
then it's finished.
The end's really, really
Owen's
good.
got into that as well.
Oh, it's boss. I love
It
it.
is
It's so stupid,
good.
but it's dead funny.
Brilliant.
Yeah, it's that easy.
Community's amazing. Honestly, it's just the daftest show.
I haven't seen it.
Oh, it's
Absolutely.
it's on. What's it on at the moment?
It's on ITV2 Superstore.
Oh,
Community's on
Oh,
Netflix.
Community, sorry.
Community's on Netflix.
Netflix
Honestly, it's
Community,
so
yeah.
it's slow to get into.
It is
It's
slow.
basically what these people who all go to a community college.
Yeah.
And
It is
then
really
they
good.
grow, and then like they just start getting into all these mad, stupid, like little adventures together, but not like, but all within the base of the campus. And some of them are just like, it's dead hard to explain. At first, though, you got to give it a few episodes, but the characters are all like brilliant, though, honestly. And the other one is Sunny in Philadelphia. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, which is also ridiculously stupid.
But how good
Super
as a character is Ron Swanson?
Oh, Ron Swanson's the greatest character ever.
Literally.
Got a good name, like.
Ron Swanson's amazing in Park.
He's
Amazing.
incredible, mate.
He's amazing.
He is hilarious. Only saying that because someone just...
Community.
Royal Prince said Ron Swanson's a legend.
Community was basically made by the fella who made Rick and Morty, and also the people who directed the brothers who made all like the best Marvel films.
Oh, is it?
They literally started on. So there's in the Marvel films, if you watch Community, there's all cameos by people in Community. And like if you haven't watched Community, you don't get onto it.
Right.
It's boss, honestly.
There's some mad people in Community.
Yeah, there's loads of top stars in it. Loads of cameos all the way through it, like by really big stars. It's so good.
Thingy's in it. Who's the...
Welcome!
What's his name? The fella in it. The older fella.
Chevy Chase.
But
then there's two characters in it who are
He's like
mates,
one of the
right?
main characters.
Two characters who are mates, and they do this like
they're
thing,
funny.
and they do this thing. Troy and Abba in the morning, and it's a fake news show, and you just sit there
Fake
and
like
do
radio
it.
show.
Fake,
People are
no, it's like a fake.
no one's filming it.
No one's filming it.
They're all
It's Troy and Abba in the morning.
a song
Boss,
and
honestly, it's so cute. Chevy Chase in it, yeah, and Joe McHale, who's dead funny, and Dingo Breeze in it as well. What's her name? What's her first name? She's fed.
Anyway. Royal Blue says he likes Always Sunny.
Oh, Always Sunny's brilliant. Right, let's go.
Right, we'll be back
in half an hour.
At half an hour, about 10
half
to
an
4.
hour.
For the Brazil.
For the Brazil game, yes.
Hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't, and we will see you in half an hour. Take it easy, peace.
Trying a bit in the morning. Welcome.